All right. It says we are live. But I'm not seeing the game in the... Here, let me do this, because that audio is rather loud. Game settings. That's not what we want. Sound settings. There it is. I just have it turned up really loud down here. Okay, good. Alright. Anybody that is in the chat or gets into the chat, be sure to let me know if you can see anything. Because it appears to just be black on my preview, and I'm not sure why. Advanced? No. Let me check this. Still nothing. Oh, there we go. Yay! Okay, we got it in. So we have, so far I see Lexi in the chat. We've got JK in the chat. Who else do we got here? No one yet. It says there's 3 viewers. But alright. Oh, okay, Henry Kobyla saying I see it. Lexi1397 starting it off saying don't forget to like the stream. So everyone, make sure you... Oh, it's right over here. Make sure you like the stream once you're joining it. Daniel Dulby saying hi there, Dare. Tristan van Rutenberg, hello from Holland. Oh, cool, hello. Uncle Dave Zill saying, I'm very excited. Excellent, good. Glad everyone's as excited as I am to finally be back in the Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's been a long time since I've loaded this up. So we're gonna, let's check and see if I even have any saved. Ooh, I do. Let's delete these. Maybe I can't do that from here. But we'll do new game. And we'll save over the playline 1. We're gonna go with hardcore mode. PUBG Pro Bros Fortnite Schlecht saying F the NCR, of course. We're gonna do hardcore mode. You have died. Once in autumn, you get caught in a great storm. By the time you found shelter, you were already soaked to the skin and shivering with the cold. The next day, you had a terrible fever. A few days later, when they buried you, it was raining too. Fun. Let's begin a new life. Alright. Definitely not a studying gamer says, what did I miss? Nothing, we just started. I had some trouble getting it to pick up the game, but now we're good to go. This is my first KCD stream I remember speaking about in the Skyrim stream. That's excellent. Have you ever played KCD? Yeah, I'm just starting the stream now. It's fresh. My Adam's Glow guide Henry into battle. Well, hopefully. So let's pick some of these perks. You gotta select at least 2, so nightmares. Since childhood, you have been troubled by a recurring nightmare in which you are being chased by a colorful jester. Although the dream is repeated night after night, it still frightens you as much as when you were little. You awake too shook up that all your stats are lowered for a while. That doesn't sound very fun. Claustrophobia. When you were a child, you got your head stuck inside a pail and couldn't get it off all day, until your father took an axe to it. Ever since then, you've had a fear of enclosed spaces. Wearing a helmet with the visor down makes you so anxious your attacks are weakened. That's probably not a great one. Hemophilia. Like your father and his father before him, you are afflicted with the family curse. All it takes is a scratch and you start to bleed like a stuck pig. Once it starts, the bleeding is faster and is harder to stop. That doesn't sound good. Your mother dropped you on the head as a baby, she kissed it better, and the bump soon faded, but ever since then, you're a little slow at getting the hang of things. This lowers your acquisition of experience, so that'll just slow down our, PUBG, you've never heard of Kingdom Come Deliverance? Oh, this is a great game. So this one slows down how fast we level up. Consumption. You once caught a nasty chill and ended up with a persistent cough. Many thought you'd never survive, but eventually you healed. Nevertheless, since that time, you don't breathe very well, and your stamina regenerates most slowly. Alright, this one. Ever since then, you get shakes from time to time, as if you were back again in the dark, chilly well. Obviously, it's not good for archery, pickpocketing, or lockpicking. Oh, I can't do that one. Yes, Uncle Dave Zill's right. Like the streamer, you're going to be subject to scourging. Tapeworm. It's like you have a visitor in your guts who's eating you out of house and home. You get hungry faster, so you have to eat more often. Somnambulant. It's not unusual for you to wake up somewhere else. Oh, that's sleepwalking. Brittle bones. You suffer much worse injuries than others when you fall. Well, we'll do brittle bones, because that one sounds like fun. Tapeworm, so we have to eat more often. I don't want my stamina to regenerate slowly. We can slow down our learning experience, I guess. Oh, God, I don't want to do that one. I will do it anyway. And I did one to get Hardcore Henry where I did all of them, and that was terrible. Take the worm. There are lots of meat in the woods. Yeah, and there's pots all over the place to eat. I figure the tapeworm is well worth it. We'll just do those two. We'll do brittle bones, tapeworm, and numbskull. That one could be fun, but yeah, we'll just go with these ones. All right. So now let's just enjoy the intro. Poor, dumb, malnourished Henry. That's gonna be us. Britt says, "Hi, do you remember me? I'm the stranger from the Red Dead stream." I do remember you, Britt. I remember you from that day we were playing Red Dead. Yeah, anybody who hasn't ever seen this game before, you're in for a treat. It's one of my favorites. I'm doing pretty good, Britt. How are you? We talked about Wisconsin for a while in the Red Dead stream. Sorry I had to leave early. Oh, that's fine, Daniel Dolby. I remember ya. Uncle Dave Zilla says he's the mysterious stranger. That's fair. The Scourge of Texas and the mysterious stranger. Britt, you're doing good? That's good to hear. This game is Kingdom Come Deliverance. It is a first-person medieval RPG, historically accurate medieval RPG, I should say, set in 1403, I believe, in Bohemia, which is now part of the Czech Republic. So that region, it's a very fun game. Came out 4 years ago. Tristan van Rutenberg says, "I have played Kingdom Come." That's good. I'm doing a 30-minute walk right now to carry loot to Talenberg. Didn't you get a KCD package from Warhorse a while ago? Yes, I did. They sent me like a sweatshirt and a map and several other things. It was very, very fun. Very nice. Never heard of that game. Is it good? Oh, yes, Brett. This is one of my favorite games.
Good.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Nathaniel used, yeah, I've got probably around 2,000 hours into this game. It's crazy. Oh, Victor Victus, we're gonna be killing all the humans. Remember, if it's human, it ain't human. What is the purpose of this game? You'll see. It's like I said, it's a single-player RPG. So you take the control of Henry here, this fellow, and you guide him through the story.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him.
Bullet popping in saying hello. Hello, Bullet.
Breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
That's not fair.
Yep, Brett, it's a lot like Red Dead. They're very similar games.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you?
Hello, definitely not Estonian gamer. Glad you're back. Just in time to watch KCD.
You know how he feels about it.
Don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Wonder if Warhorse Studios is watching. Maybe you should tweet at him. Anybody that's got a Twitter, tweet at Warhorse Studios. Tell him I'm streaming. I'm staying until my PC dies. Rip. Oh, well, hopefully you're able to stay for a while. Sergius, Sergio G18 saying hello. Hello, Sergio.
What did you get up to last night?
Got to get that speed. Oh, actually, if I'd Vitality. Vitality will be health. Agility is important. Speech is important. I'm gonna go with strength though because I need strength early in the game.
I was sweating in the forge all day yesterday, and then I was helping Fritz and Matthew with some errands.
Oh, Daniel Delby, it's not that weird. We've got a pretty tight-knit community here in the DTG channel.
And it's connected with that scratch on your hand, and that suspicious-looking character with a sword who's turned up in town recently.
We could do speech again, agility, vitality. Should probably do strength again. That way, for our fist fight, we'll be ready.
So I'm learning to sword fight, and what of it? What harm does it do? At least I'll be able to defend myself.
God above, Hal. You know how you're
I usually do speech for both of those, so this is really different than I usually do.
What's he gonna do? I'm doing nothing.
Ooh, Estonian Gamer has an idea for KCD
On
too.
your own head be it then. I can't stop you, and you can deal with your
Uncle
father
Dave Zilla,
alone.
better go take care of him.
Don't come looking to me for help.
Alright. Let's see.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Mother.
You're nearly a grown man, Hal. Father will pass the forge on to you one day soon. You've been courting that Bianca for months now.
Jummy.
Why do you have to keep wasting your time with those two layabouts? They're nothing but trouble.
Can I get something to eat?
I'm hungry.
Some breakfast
I feel quite hungry.
yourself.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain. But he needs your help, Henry.
I know.
We're probably just gonna die. I haven't played the game in so long, I'm probably gonna be so rusty that I'm probably just gonna get killed.
He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Do you need me to do anything, man?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Henry kills a cumin. I could do with a bite to eat. I feel quite hungry. Alright, we're in Skalitz. Let's go ahead and grab some food, because we're going to need it, because we have a tapeworm. Mom probably should have cooked that pork a little better, huh? What's in this bag? Apparently nothing. Can I take this stuff? Yeah. I know I can... There we go, cheese. We'll take that. Alright. Anything else? I know we can eat out of our stew pot here. Boop boop. Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna need to eat a lot. Alright, let's take all this stuff. Well, we'll leave it alone. Let's go explore a little bit. Oh wait, we're gonna have to go out and... Let me think. Oh yeah, okay. Saving. There's no autosave in hardcore mode. You can only save the game by drinking save your schnapps, sleeping in your own bed, getting full service in a bathhouse, or exit from the game. Okay. We were talking about hunting near Blackwater in the Red Dead stream. I did as you said, and I'm trying to get some bison right now. So what's better, a whole deer or a bison pelt? Whole deer is better. The carcasses are much better. Alright. Good, we'll be able to eat from that pot too. Go and take the lockpicks from Fritz, and then get the Henry's beta dice and book. Alright, Estonian Gamer, which chest is that in? We should talk to Father. Get our little side mission assignment.
Come here, I need your help. At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work.
Panther, you've never seen this game? I have lots of videos about it on the channel. We're playing as Henry, medieval boy in this historically accurate game. It's a great game. So we need charcoal.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still
We gotta get the money from Kunesh.
hammer and the nails I sold him a month ago.
I feel quite hungry. Me too, Jake the Snake. Me too.
Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh, that drunkard. That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure he'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The
Henry Cavill is sexy. That's fair.
Scar for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? Alright. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. And know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
So the last thing we gotta do on our way out is to grab the ale, because we gotta make sure it's still cold.
Be a nice cool one. Run along now. Work won't wait.
Aaron Cueto says, "Sup, mate? Not much. Sup with you." Andre Cervani says, "Hey, follow us on Instagram." Oh, man. Plugging in the chat. Normally I wouldn't allow it, but I will this time. Are those KCD videos pretty old? I haven't watched any of your content besides the Red Dead Online stuff. I mean, I did Kingdom Come Deliverance up until, like, this last June. Jake the Snake says, "Just started my 4th playthrough of this game. It's awesome." Pez Pizarro says, "Hardcore regular." This is a hardcore playthrough. Definitely not Estonian Gamer says, "The one in the back room of Papa's house." So in the house we just left. It'll be in the back room. Okay. Let's talk to these guys and get the cross guard.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
So I have to lose the fight to Kunesh?
Father sent
We'll see. If I can beat him, I will.
Lord Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in sapphire.
I love you, Pa. Good thing nothing bad will ever happen here. That is good.
We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
Where shall I start?
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
If you beat him, you can't get the lockpicks from Fritz. We'll see what happens. I probably won't be able to beat him. I haven't played the game for a long time.
Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Alright, we got the cross guard. Only matters if you want the picks. Like I said, we'll see. We'll see. Probably going to pick a bunch of flowers. He's doing some awesome outfit build video and such. I just started out my 3rd playthrough and first go at hardcore. This is my 3rd hardcore playthrough. Meta jokes make no sense to me. I assume bad things happen. Yeah, you'll see. Don't worry. We'll get to that in this stream. It's story-driven, so... Oh, yeah, that's right. The compass is different in hardcore. Alright, where should we go first? Well, we'll stop and talk to Kunesh. Can you ride horse in this game? Yes, you can. Nico, you already got 2 donations. Really? Dr. Zowden giving us €5 says, "Cannot wait until we continue our adventures with Henry." And we got one from Lexi1397 who says... who chatted $5 says, "Don't forget to subscribe if you like the stream." She knows. She knows. Alright. We gotta talk to Kunesh here.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Rude.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Debts must be paid or pay you, drunkard.
I must have misheard you. It sounded like you just told me to clear off. But you wouldn't be stupid enough to think you can steal, not pay your debts, and then try to scare me.
Oh yeah, there's great horses other than Pebbles. Oh, we didn't succeed. We're gonna have to fight him.
Stephen, father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Farewell.
Time to fight. And I don't remember how to fight. Or block. I think Q is block, but I don't know if you can yet. Ah! Ooh, I'm almost out of stamina. Ah! Ah! You put me in the old armbar. Ah! Knee to the face. Well, it looks like I'm probably gonna lose. Yeah. Look at that. We're gonna have to go get this lock fix.
Coming, pup. And your old man can fuck off too.
Alright, well, we're gonna go back to Mama so she can fix us up. Hey, look, that looks like her right now.
Ma? Ma? I'm hurt. Won't stop bleeding.
Oh, now, stop squealing like a baby and show me that.
I knew he was gonna beat me early in the game like this, especially in hardcore.
You ought to learn to do that yourself.
Thanks, Ma.
Oh yeah, Kunesh is the worst. Alright, I for inventory? There, let's eat some apples. Because we are still hungry. There we go. Now we'll have to go find Fritz. So where's Fritz? He should be over in the field, right? I could kill his chickens. That'd teach him. I could probably stealth attack him too. I think Fritz hangs out over here. You too, Mr. Guard. Okay, go into Kunesh's house, into the main room where the chest will be. Oh, then it will tell you to go see Fritz. Okay. So I need the objective to pop first. Gotcha. Villager. What a nice name. Karina Smirnov saying, hell yeah, KCD. Dang right, Karina. He's probably going to see us go into his house and be like, what are you doing? How are the graphics riding a horse? Not terrible.
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that.
Alright.
Fritz might have one.
Now we'll go talk to Fritz. Yeah, no, this game is, especially considering it's from ostensibly a indie studio, it's got pretty dang good graphics all around, and the animations aren't bad. I love the combat. It's probably the best sword-based, sword or other melee weapon-based combat I've ever played in any game. Am I barefoot? No, I'm wearing shoes. Who's this? This isn't Fritz, is it? Adam? Oh, it just says villager. We're probably, just because it's hardcore and I don't want to die immediately when, you know, we finally do get into some combat, we're probably going to do some sneaking around and robbing some houses. Be a bad guy, you know. I already did my good boy, my good guy. Not great, not terrible, I've seen worse. I like the graphics for this game. This is Adam. No, it's not. Why does it just say villager? Villager. Maruna. I suppose I'm going to have to go into there. Alright. So my idea for KCD2 is Sir Radzig sends you to build up the silver Skalitz, because why would you leave the gold mines? To be fair, they're silver mines.
What is? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
Do you like NASCAR? I do not like NASCAR, no.
To lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kutenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas?
Landon S. saying hello. Hello,
The
Landon.
empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate.
Oh yeah, Black Ops 1 was a solid game.
Would not go to their deeds even.
German counts, traitors.
Now even the Pope.
God be with you, Henry.
I'm with you, Matthew. What's going on here?
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Heavy breathing ASMR. Am I breathing heavily?
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even.
Any news about continuing? I haven't gotten any news about KCD getting a sequel. I would say it's pretty obvious that they're probably in active development, but they haven't told me anything. I'm not on the inside.
His side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king, and if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deal will soon.
Daniel says hello. Hello, Daniel.
Jobs had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kutenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is
Hello, Daniel. You're new here.
Well, what can you do?
Welcome aboard.
Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson.
Jake the Snake says, if KCD gets a sequel, I hope they have crossbows. So do I.
Proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Yeah, there's Daniel Dolby, and then we just got standard Daniel.
Deutsch was talking such shit. It made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest.
That's good, Lexi. I'm glad the KCD stream's helping you feel better.
What do you say?
Throwing some turds. I feel like we should probably do it.
A few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on.
Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take.
Yeah, we got Daniels all over the place. Ooh, Microcat's here, and he says hello. Hello, Microcat.
So, how? Are you with us?
Well, we've got to throw some poop, don't we? I know we have an option, but I think it's the right option. I'll do it.
Oh well. Father can wait a while.
My words exactly.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
Here's Fritz. Can we talk to him in the meantime? There we go.
Listen, there's this locked chest I need to get into.
Really? An honest trade not good enough for you anymore?
It's just that someone has something.
General Kenobi. Hello there.
If you say so. It's not skin off my nose anyway. I've got some lockpicks you can have. But if you get caught, you didn't get them from me.
Yeah, never
Sure
heard
thing.
of it. Thanks, Fritz.
Here we got our lockpicks. Now we're going to go throw some turds. And we'll be able to hear Sir Tony swear at us. That should get some of the blood off of me. Then we'll have to pick some flowers and some nettles.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Vinicius Ticinelli della Caletta says, Jesus Christ be praised, Kermit has come to stream to us. Hey, Vinicius, it's been a long time since I've seen you on the channel. I remember you, though, because of the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've wanted to stream this for a while now, and I figured the 4-year anniversary would be a great opportunity.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of...
Oh yeah, there's bathhouses in here.
Well,
Oh yeah, no thank Vinicius. I remember ya.
King Wenceslas is a drunkard. That sort of thing.
I'm getting chased down by some player bounty hunters. They're not too good at their job. That's good, at least they're bad.
The fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Deutsch, Deutsch, Deutsch. It's been 4 years already. I know, it's crazy, right? Oh, do I gotta go talk to them again? Oh no, yeah, we can do it. Just grab some poo. That's normal. Just realized Valentine's Day is the day after Super Bowl Sunday this year. Wowzers. Super Bowl Sunday. You say it like it's some sort of a high holy day.
For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Oh, Daniel, don't worry. My whole family's German. You want me to teach you some Estonian swear words? Also a super chat? Will I get another super chat? Got another one for Dr. Zada, another €5. Says, the hell with your crossbow. Give us a matchlock gun. They were around at this time.
What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Look, it's Sir Toby. Yeah, the medieval rifles, that would be awesome because they were widely used in the Hussite War. So, Daniel Dolby's British.
We're just doing what we have to do.
Time to fight the Green Boys.
Take those smiles off your faces.
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here?
Yeah, good, clean fun with handfuls of poop.
Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
He just stands there. Waits to get hit in the Yeah, these are the greens. Time for another fight. Let's see if we can take this one. Why did it? Ah! What's happening? Ah! Who am I supposed to fight? This guy. Ah! I'm doing really bad. I forgot how, like, weird the combat was in this game. It's gonna take me a little while to get used to it. Hey, I'm beating up Sabishak. Like a punk.
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catch
I can't and I'm Halt Ukraine. Alright, we gotta run away from the catch poles. I'm running. We won. Karina Smirnov says, hashtag America. Koopa Troll says, I'm Czech. That's awesome. This game must resonate with you personally. What did that say? Give me a blunderbuss and I shall scourge. A blunderbuss would be very nice in this game. I'm probably gonna, honestly, because it's hardcore, I'm probably gonna become a well-armored archer in this playthrough. Because that's my, attacked from behind. Well, yeah, that's the way to go early in a game like this. Because one of the many charms of this game is how you start as, like, a super weak, not intelligent, can't even read, peasant who, is just terrible at fighting. So early in the game like this, you just get your butt kicked. I mean, you saw I went up against Kunesh, and you saw how he just tromped me. So yeah, we're gonna go pick the lock on his chest. We're gonna go pick the lock on the chest in our house. I'm probably gonna pick a whole bunch of herbs, which will be very entertaining streaming content. But it's very good for you. You level up your herbalism obviously, and you can sell the herbs to get some money. And also, once you get your herbalism perk up, skill up high enough, you can unlock Leg Day, which allows you to get strength for picking herbs. Not to mention, if you pick enough nettles, you get like poison resistance. I love this game. Heavy archers were paramount in military success. Fun build to play also. I'm probably going to. Go to Ujits and take the Nurembergian chestplate. Oh, don't worry, definitely not Estonian gamer. I plan to, I'll probably use my videos, the ones I made for the treasure hunts. I'll probably use those to go around and get all my treasure chests. But I'm thinking what I'll probably do is after the Skalitz portion, I know exactly where to go to get a nice full suit of armor, and I'll show y'all. We'll be able to do that today in our stream.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
I feel quite hungry. I'll have to remember which flowers are pickable. Alright, we did that.
Oh, we sorted that Deutsch out.
Misclick.
That was pretty close, eh?
Kunesh is the hardest 1v1. Yeah, it is for a lot of reasons. One, because he's kind of overpowered for the level you're at. And two, because it's at the beginning of the game, so you don't, unless you're playing a fresh playthrough right after another one, you're not familiar with the stuff.
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the beach.
We've sorted out Deutsch. Now I've got someone else to deal with.
Another beating? Count me in.
Honestly, all I want for the next game is a Kastenburst armor and the Bikok helmets. They were pretty common amongst heavy armored men-at-arms back in the 1410s through 1460s in the Holy Roman Empire. I'm hoping for a lot more variety. I'm hoping that the variety in this game, the limited variety, was just mostly because they were trying to keep the area feeling very local, and so that's why there's such limited armor, because by this point in the medieval period, the variety in arms and armor was ridiculously high. Longbowmen were well, at least my little knowledge of English history, a major part why the English won many battles of the 100 Years' War. That's true. Gonna have to repurchase this and be addicted for weeks the way you've got me back into Fallout 4. Yeah, no, this game is definitely worth playing again. Ooh, let me eat some food quick, so I'm not quite so hungry. We're gonna beat him up. 4-on-1, that's probably fair. Why does he come after me right away? Fritz, you get him! There we go. Ah! He got me in the armbar still! I don't want to get knocked out again. Hey, I think we got him. There it is, he's hungry. Yes, Estonian gamer, he's hungry. Got Alexander Bauer in here saying howdy. Howdy, Alexander. Consult says, fist fights are realized very well. That is true. They're decent. An Estonian gamer saying hi to Zeus. Great job, everyone. I'm glad we're such a welcoming community. Let's eat from this pot. Alright, let's unlock this. Take these. Take all. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, and then we go sell them. Okay, so now we're going to run up to our chest and do the thing that Estonian gamer told us to do. At least I think it was Estonian gamer. Give him the tapeworm uppercut. Gotta use our inner tapeworm strength. Alrighty. We should also, like I said, we're going to be picking herbs too. So I'm sure people are going to get sick of me bending over and picking up nettles and dandelions and St. John's wort, but it's for the cause. So you say it's in the back room in here. You have to take the axe? Didn't I take the axe? I took everything. Might as well clean out this place. I like how we have to lockpick, there it is. Unlocked. You got 7.3 groschen, Henry's beta dice, and Hercules in his diet. Let's take all. I don't know how to read, so we're going to have to save Hercules in his diet. But we can take all the rest of this food. I like how it shows apples in the bag until you take them and then it's empty. I like that. Okay, we got that. Let's take this bread. Ah! Itchy, 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 itchy. Okay, there we go. I just checked how much KCD is on Xbox, 35 pounds. If you wait, it's always going on sale. So, that's my recommendation. If you don't want to spend the full price right now, I mean, it's definitely worth it in my opinion, but if you don't want to spend all of it right now, you'll be able to wait, and it will go on sale. Channeling the wrath of the tapeworm into your attacks can lead to deadly consequences. This game is worth it. That's true. I would say 35 pounds is a good deal for this game. Hey, look, sage. Yeah, we got to start picking our herbs. We'll get all the herbs picked that we can carry, or that exist. Ooh, dandelion. And we'll level up our herbalism, or whatever it's called in here. Axe is outside, stuck in the block of wood. The rest was in the chest. Oh, that's funny. So we'll have to go back and get the axe out of the block of wood. I'm just getting some herbs. Take the axe from the tree stump. I will! Is it going to disappear if I don't hurry and get it now? Like, will I be able to pick these herbs before going back down there? Chamomile. We're going to have so many herbs. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. That's exactly what herbalism like. The game is 70% off right now on Steam. That's a great piece of information. Yeah, anybody that wants to buy this game, it is currently 70% off on Steam. So that's a decent discount for what I consider to be one of the best games released in the last 10 years. Definitely a great game. We got Chicolata47 saying hello. Hello, Chicolata. How you doing? I don't recognize your name. Are you new to the channel / stream? Or are you just not a frequent commenter? So much sage. Is there a hey, look at that, apothecary, or a what do you call it, a potion station? I can't remember what they were called in this game. Is there a potion station here in good looking out, Panther? Yeah, there you go, Dave Zilla. He gave you the heads up. I can't remember if there's a potion place to make potions and stuff in Skalitz. I don't think there is, because I don't think I've ever made potions in Skalitz before. Bummer. It'd be a great way to use all these herbs I'm picking. We should check. Let's see my how much I can carry and how much these weigh. So I can carry 78 pounds or kilograms or whatever that is. Food? No, it'll be other. Alright, these don't weigh very much. Was just gonna wishlist it and wait for sale, but now I have no excuse. That's the thing. 70% off, so what's the total cost of it? Like 20 bucks? Hippity hoppity, KCD is now my property. Excellent, Panther. I love this game. As far as storytelling and kind of the way the game progresses, it plays a lot like Red Dead 2. It's more of a slow burn, story-based. It's a lot about the character, and characters, I should say. But this one focuses primarily on Henry. The biggest difference is obviously the setting. It's a medieval setting, and so therefore the gameplay is different from, that perspective. But other than that, I think the two games are pretty comparable. Alright, we picked plenty of herbs up there. We leveled up herbalism once, so that's great. Estonian Gamer's hungry. We're not hungry. There we go, there's the axe. Man, you sure run out of stamina fast. There we go. Find something at Kunesh is worth selling. We did. We found an axe, some nails, a hammer. We got a bunch of St. John's wort, dandelions, sage. Gonna get some more back here. The best thing is picking the nettles, because after you pick, like, I don't know if it's 50 nettles or whatever, you get a poison resistance perk, which is great. That definitely comes in handy for the game. Well, I'm glad everyone tuned in to the stream and was able to get a great deal on KCD, because, like I said, that's another thing. So, this game, I feel like most people who enjoyed Skyrim or The Witcher 3 or, you know, whatever the other big games from the last couple of years have been, I feel like most of those people would enjoy Kingdom Come Deliverance if they played it. But I feel like The Witcher 3 sold like 40 million copies or something like that, and Skyrim sold even more. Whereas I think Kingdom Come Deliverance only sold about 4 million copies. So there's a lot of people out there that I think would love this game that haven't tried it yet. Lexi, why is your name blue? That's a good question. Is she a channel member? Or maybe it's because she sent a super chat? I don't know. Oh, she's a moderator. That's right. Yeah. She's a chat mod. So anybody steps out of line and she'll kick you to the curb. That's another thing. The music. Kingdom Come Deliverance's soundtrack is one of my favorite game soundtracks ever. I agree about Hans Kapan, by the way. He's, like, terrible at the beginning, but his story arc is one of my favorite in the game. He has such character growth. Go and pick some nettle myself. Don't want to get killed by Black Peter. Exactly. You get that poison resistance. That'll help you out a lot. Well, Panther, a big reason why you probably haven't heard about this game is it's historically accurate, so they didn't do anything even remotely woke. They didn't add in any political stuff, you know? And that got them shot down, and they got called racist and all sorts of stuff for it. So that's a big reason why this did not get a lot of media coverage. So, will you go back to making armor guides anytime soon? I might make some. Depends how much I get into it now with this playthrough. Generally speaking, so the videos I make for the channel, it's just, you know, based on what I'm playing. So sometimes I'll randomly start popping up for a game, even if the game's really old, because I'm playing it. I played a tiny bit of KCD when it was on Game Pass, but I didn't play it that much and eventually uninstalled it. When did this come out? It came out in 2018. Exactly 4 years ago today, because I'm playing it on the anniversary of its release. Shahid Khan says he has 155 hours in this. It's a decent amount. I have somewhere between 1,000 and 2,000 hours together on this game. From PS4, where I played almost 1,000 hours, to whatever I have on this on Steam, like 600 hours or whatever. Get the ban hammer. Shout out to the awesome mods. Yeah, they're great what they do. Microcat says he's never heard of this game before either. That's crazy. I mean, it's not crazy. I know a lot of people haven't heard of it, but it's a great game. No big titty goth MILF girlfriend? Nope, the girlfriend is very, very regular. Just check, seriously, 2018. I suppose that makes sense. Probably got overshadowed by everything else that came out. Like I said, they had some stiff competition in 2018 because some seriously big games came out. But out of all the games in 2018, I think Kingdom Come was my favorite for sure. And I definitely played it the most. PUBG, never heard about it either. I'm glad I'm glad I was able to introduce you guys to this game. It's one of my favorites. It's also great to have someone to talk to when I'm picking up all these herbs, because generally speaking, this is a very boring part of the game for me. Because I like to go around. I probably won't clear out all the herbs and scouts, just because that probably doesn't make the best streaming content. I'll probably just go until I can't carry anymore. Or maybe after just this section. I don't know. Well, this plus the nettles. But, Alexander Bauer, you said you had this on your wish list since it came out, but you never bought it. Well, it's currently 70% off on Steam right now, so it seems like a good time to buy it. Got a new super chat. Another one from Dr. Zowden. Man, you're just spending lots of money on me. He says, let's go, Brandon. God bless the USA. Love to your family on Valentine's Day. Thank you, Dr. Zowden. You're really spending lots of money on me today. He's a based individual. Oh, man. So worth it for the current price, and even full price because of the amount of content. Well, that's the thing. I've actually purchased this game at least twice. I know I've purchased it as a gift for multiple people. I purchased it right when it came out on PS4, and then I purchased it again on PC, all at full price. And I don't regret it. I've had so much fun with the game. Sometimes I wiped out whole villages. Sometimes I sneaked to the house at night and killed sleeping peasants. Is something wrong with you? No, nothing's wrong with you, Consult. I've tried a lot of different play styles in the game. My most recent playthrough, I have a full Let's Play series of this game. on the YouTube channel. And that was my good guy Henry playthrough, where I basically went through, I didn't loot corpses, or I can't remember. I don't think I looted corpses other than like Groshen. Like I didn't strip their clothes off. I didn't murder anyone. I tried not to steal anything. It was a very different playthrough than the typical way I do. Any tips for completing a pacifist run on console stuck at the final battle? Generally speaking, because I did the pacifist just to get the achievement, it was hard, by the way. I would say keep lots of saves, and the pacifist doesn't mean you can't fight, it just means you can't kill anyone. So I used a club the whole time. I roleplayed as the Evening Swan, a great thief and assassin. It's cool. If you didn't break into people's houses just to eat their food and leave, you played it wrong. Well, that's the thing. In my Good Guy Henry playthrough, I only ate from pots that were like out in the open because I just assumed they were for everyone. But no, you can't go into their house to eat their food. I think Based is played out. The neocons have started using it. That's fair. You got to stay ahead of them. Save Romania, buddy. Romania? I'll have to move on over. We're in Bohemia. Why is Sir Radzig fly over Rattay? Why is Sir Radzig fly over Rattay? I don't know. My god, there's a lot of flowers in this section. We gotta be close to leveling up again. Hey, no sooner had I said it. Alright, let's check that out. Alright, player, stats, main level. Ascetic, what does that one do? Q, let's learn the info. You'll last 15% longer without food, but as soon as you get hungry, the effects will be 20% worse. Eesh. Manly Odor, okay. Night Rider, your stamina will generate 20% faster at night. Wanderer, you grew up in impoverished conditions. Well, we're going to do that one because we have a tapeworm. And that'll somewhat level it out. Q, that's what we need to do. Do we have more points here? Or no, it's just... Okay, Strength. Gravedigger, that one allows us to carry people more often, right? Yep, dead or unconscious. Blocking your opponent's strikes with your shield will cost you 30% less stamina. Let's do Gravedigger, because we're probably going to need to hide some bodies. Just willing to bet. Alright, so that one's done. Let's go to skills. Herbalism. Flower power. If you've got enough fragrant herbs in your inventory, you get a +2 charisma boost. That one's good. Leg day is the one we want. That one helps us get strength. But we're going to do flower power, so we can get that sweet charisma boost. Alright. See? A lot of people don't pick all the herbs just because it's slow and kind of boring, but it's definitely worth it. A, you get to sell them and make a bunch of Groshen before you leave, and B, you can level up quite a bit. Can't wait for Henry and a new story. I know, I'm super excited too. I'm really hoping that Warhorse is just going to surprise us, and since we haven't heard anything from them, I'm hoping like someday in the near future they're just going to be like, the game's coming out in 3 months, you know? There won't be a big build-up, not a bunch of hype. They're just going to be like, game's done. Buy it now. Is this a violence playthrough or something? This playthrough I'm doing here, I'm probably going to be a criminal. Stealth attacking, murdering archer kind of guy. It's probably what I'm going to be. Like I said, the last playthrough I did was Good Guy Henry. I can't do that again. It's too restraining. There we go, the Valerian. We're going to be able to make so many potions. That's another thing. I remember one thing. I like the potion making system in this game, or whatever you want to call them, tonics, because they're not like magic potions. But it's definitely one that is time consuming. So the auto brew perk, that's one of the best perks there is. Yeah, I'm just going to do this section because this is already so many flowers. I can't do all of them. I remember I made a video once where I showed like how high you can get your stats and what's the best gear and everything you can get before leaving Skalitz. And people were like, show it in a video. And I was like, I spent like 4 hours picking herbs. You can't possibly want me to show you that. This is probably the closest I'm ever going to come. God, I don't even think I want to do... Do you play without mods? This playthrough has no mods. My last playthrough, I did some mods. Daniel Dolby says, I'm not complaining about this. I love flowers. I like them too. And like I said, I like the system and everything, but I kind of want to continue on with the story. So I can play some stuff. Definitely not a Estonian gamer. Ooh, I like Father Godwin too. Can you tell me if there's any other chests worth going in and snooping, stealing, whether they've got Savior Schnapps, Groschen, lockpicks, anything useful that's light. Bandages would be good. Because I just don't remember which chests are where. And I don't think it's probably going to be a great idea to rob every house, because I only have 4 lockpicks. Alternate Steam title. Picking flowers and talking to chat. Yeah, it's kind of like just chatting, isn't it? I should take my shirt off then, huh? Since we'll be here for a while, did y'all know that there's a illumination in Sasau Church depicting a knight in Gothic plate armor, which wasn't a thing until 60 to 70 years after 1403? That's a good point. Come on, Valerian. Fun fact, Vinicius. If I remember, there is only one in the tavern. How long will you be streaming again? I plan to stream for several hours. I don't really have a stopping point in mind. I've got stuff to do later on in the afternoon, so I can't stream forever. But I'll be able to stream it for a bit. But, not complaining. This is pleasant. Good morning, stream. Yeah, no, we haven't popped into the action yet, so that's good. Got Imperial character saying hello all. Hello, Imperial character. Make sure everybody that hasn't, make sure you like the stream. We're celebrating the anniversary of one of our favorite games. We can't let it slip by. Hey, look at that. We leveled up herbalism again. I think one more time and I'll be able to get leg day. So I didn't know about the perk for poison resist. What do you have to pick for that one again? Nettles. I'll show you where they are. Once we've cleared out this section, I'm going to go pick enough nettles to get that perk, and I'll show you it. 5-hour stream? I don't know yet. Why, what time is it now? It's 10:56 where I am, and I've only been streaming for 51 minutes. So, shrimp is the best seafood. I'd say change my mind, but you can't. I do like shrimp, but if we're talking seafood, you got your basic options are shrimp, scallops, lobster, and crab. And out of those, it's 8.55 where you are. That checks out. Imperial character, you don't know that windbag General Tullius, do you? I do know him. I know nettles. That would help for Black Peter for sure. That's the thing. Like I said, you get the poison resist by picking enough nettles. So it's definitely worth picking them just that one time. You know, to go through all of them. Celebrating a game's anniversary when half the chat ain't even heard of the game. Well, it's a perfect opportunity for them to learn about it, right? I was mostly just looking for an excuse to play this game again, because like I said, I haven't played it since June. Hey, look at that, we're getting overloaded. Alright. Yeah, we're almost done with the section. Good. Because we're going to go have to sell some of these herbs so we don't have a full overloaded inventory. You are a seafood connoisseur. I have no wish to attempt to change your mind. Such is beyond the reach of rational discourse. I mean, don't get me wrong. Shrimp is solid. Shrimp's a real solid option. I don't really like crab, if I'm being honest. I'm not really a fan of it. It's fine if it's in a seafood thing. Like I recently had a stuffed salmon fillet which had scallops, crab, and lobster in it, which was quite good. But on its own, I didn't really care for crab. But I do like shrimp. I do like lobster. I do like scallops if they're cooked correctly. I just like seafood in general. They should add a Daisy Crockett for self-defense. Oh, Davy Crockett. That makes more sense. Actually, it doesn't. What do you mean by they should add a Davy Crockett? Just leveled up my drinking with Father Godwin. Oh, you're playing with me, Estonian Gamer? You're playing too? Playing at the same time. That's fun. Almost like multiplayer. Since I'm a very impatient person, instead of getting the perk poison to deal with Black Peter, I generally just use the Headcracker perk to knock him out cold, way quicker. Yeah, that's fair. That's definitely fair. Tactical nuke on Jeep. Alright, I'll take your word for it. For me with Black Peter, I will go play some Subnautica. Have a good day. Alright, Microcat, you go have fun playing Subnautica. If you get bored or you just want to play or lurk or whatever, we'll see you later in the stream maybe. Otherwise, have a nice day. Oh good, we're almost done with the section. So many flowers. I think one time when I played through, I didn't even come over here, so I missed a lot of flowers. I just spent the whole time by Deutsch's house, picking dandelions and, I don't know, chamomile? Salmon is also very solid. Yeah, I like salmon. Panther's leaving too? I didn't see a message from Panther saying he was leaving. Right, I'll be hopping off. Have a banger of a day. Oh, never mind. He is leaving. Oh, I must have blocked it from my chat because he said banger. That's fair. When you kill Runt by hand in hardcore without armor. I feel like that would go poorly. Oh, good. We're almost done picking flowers. Just a few more. Then we'll go sell these bad boys. We'll have to find whichever merchant will actually buy them from us. Hopefully we'll get a lot of groschen for them. Alright, I see one more up here. There we go. Microcat and Panther leaving at the same time. What are we going to do without all these cats in the chat? Got our Microcat, which is a very small cat, and Panther, which is a very large cat. Alright, which one of these merchants? I feel like the guy that we have to buy charcoal from will probably buy it. Well, actually, wait. They might all buy it. Me versus Black Peter. The first 2 playthroughs, he never hit me and had enough. Current hardcore playthrough. I defeated him, but he got me with the poison. I died. You got to keep yourself a antidote on you. Don't you love beating up Christians with Father Godwin?
Good health to you.
G'day. All there. Have a nice stream. Alright, charcoal. Can I sell him? Okay, I can sell stuff. Alright, let's sell dandelions first. How do we sell? Add to basket. 10 of them. And what's the basket? 1. That seems fair. We'll sell the axe and the hammer and the nails. 4.9. How much does he have? He has 20 on him. Sell these nettles. Sell the St. John's wort. Alright. Sage. We could probably sell that. And we'll buy the charcoal from him. How much do we need? Like 10 of these? There we go. That way we can sell some more. Valerian. We'll sell half of that. That'll probably... There we go. Check basket. And close the deal. Should we haggle? We should haggle.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure, why not?
Mutant hounds make good pets. That's fair.
Here. And, something for you.
I went the wrong way.
Well, thank you very much.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Starting to get hungry? I feel quite hungry. You always haggle. Well, you gotta haggle early. You get that extra speech experience. Alright. There should be food somewhere around here. Well, we'll sell the rest of our herbs to this lady. Stock trade. Sell. Well, wait. Does she have savior schnapps? She does. 129. That's really expensive. How much does she have? She has 80. Well, let's see what we can get for these. 10. That's not very much. We'll be able to sell the Valerian too. Alright. Check the basket and we'll haggle. This time we'll haggle it the right way.
Let's talk about the price.
Naturally.
Yeah, I did it wrong. Need a couple of hounds to guard my chems lab of Hangman. It's going to be a big business. That's fair. Let's try to get... Let's see what we get for the max.
No deal then.
Oh crap, I lost it right away. Oh, that's right. I need the one that gives me... I need the perk that gives me the... We could sell 10 of these since we only need 10 of them. I need that perk that gives me the second chance.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Naturally.
I'm selling him a Estonian gamer. Alright, let's try to get this for him.
Is this enough?
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal.
Alright, we'll do it here.
That's a
Yep, Uncle Dave Zilla, I did. Yep, I just released a Red Dead video, I think. Yeah, I should have a Red Dead video out. Alright. So we've done that. We got the money from Kunesh to get the charcoal, which we have. We have the cross guard. Let's pick our nettles now, so we can get our poison resistance. We'll also be able to sell it. Should be lots of them over here. So. Well, yeah, I wouldn't go watch the video now. You'll miss the stream. You'll watch the video after the stream, naturally. Look at that, we leveled up herbalism again. The best thing about leveling up herbalism is the more you level it up, the larger your like collection area is. So when you first start it off, you just pick the plant that you like click on, so you pick them one at a time. But the more you level it up, it gives you like an area of effect. So watch, if I click this here, see, it picks up a whole bunch of them. So you get, and you still get XP as if you're picking each plant. So it just, the more you level it up, the faster it levels up. Which is good, because remember, we're thick-skulled because Mom dropped us on our head. Yeah, dandelions and nettles, that's what it typically is. Oh, those looked like plants I could pick. There's a dandelion, I could pick that. Not exactly poisonous, but again, we get to sell it. Now I have a hangover and I'm in a field. That's funny, you got drunk? Oh, yeah, because you're doing the Father Godwin mission. That's fair. Let's not spoil it too much for the people, that's later in the game. And I feel like a lot of the people watching the stream, and probably that will watch future streams, probably haven't played the game. Alrighty. I'll have to go back the other way to get more nettles. Because, let me check. I probably don't have it yet. How do you find it? Player, right? And buffs. That's where it is. So, yeah. It'll be under buffs once we get it, so we'll just have to keep... The Devil's Nectar is an interesting thing. It is. It really is. Will you be making Elden Ring videos? With that new tailoring tool mechanic, customization options will be almost unlimited. I plan to get it, and if I enjoy it, then yes. So I'll be... Once it comes out, which should be, what, tomorrow? It comes out on the 14th, right? I plan to buy it, and I will try it if I like it. I'll probably play it a lot in the next couple days. And, you know, if I start figuring stuff out, yes, I will probably make videos for Elden Ring. It's not... See, I'm not huge on Souls-like games. I liked Dark Souls, I guess, enough. And then I played Dark Souls 2 and it was okay. Oh, it comes out on February 25th. Okay. I was thinking the 14th, but that must be something else. But, like I said, I liked Dark Souls 1 pretty well. You know, it was an interesting game. And then Dark Souls 2 was okay. It was kind of like just more of the same. And then you had like Demon Souls, Bloodborne. I was like, okay, repetitive, not really that interesting anymore. And so it's kind of played out, in my opinion. They usually use the worst way of trying to make combat difficult, which is just, it's not like in Kingdom Come Deliverance where they use a realistic form of combat. It's just, they just amp up the damage and the speed of your enemies and give them ridiculous amounts of health and just make it so you deal way less damage than you should, you know, in contrast, and that you can take way less damage. So it's just a really cheap way of making combat difficult, which they need to do because the games are decently hollow and soulless, so they don't have much to them, so they have to pad the runtime with these constant boss fights. Definitely Not Estonian Gamer says, even though I'm a youngling, I have tasted honey mead and beer foam. Also, Lexi did another super chat. Really? Says, don't forget to subscribe. Get another US $5. She's flexing on everyone. Well, that's the thing. You know, it's called conspicuous consumption. It's a part of capitalism where you show off your wealth by spending it. And I feel like the best way to show off your wealth is by sending me super chats. It's probably the most impressive thing you can do with your money. That's just objective, you know. I'm not saying that subjectively. I can't remember the exact amount. Maybe it's 100 nettles you have to pick, but we're probably already getting close. I don't think I've ever tried honey mead. I've tried lots of different drinks, but never honey mead. Also, I'm not a youngling, so... But in Europe, I believe the drinking ages are considerably lower than the United States for quite a few countries. Because here in the United States, you have to be 21 to drink, I believe. I think it's still 21. I know they recently raised the smoking age, or at least in some areas they did. Spend money on random lad on the internet. Perfection. Exactly! That's what you do. That's the most conspicuous way. What does that say? This combat system for melee is the very best I've ever seen. Just so well done. You never feel cheated when you lose a fight. Gets frustrating, but never feels like a game that screwed me. That's the thing. Is Souls-like games, it just feels like they're dicking with you, whereas in this game, it feels legitimate. It says, Lexi is making me feel poor. I mean, I am, but still. So that's how Mr. Beast got big so fast. Exactly, it's conspicuous consumption. The drinking age in Estonia is 18. That's fair. It used to be 16 in the Netherlands, but now it's 18. That's the thing. At the age of 18, you're in the United States, you're old enough to sign up for the army, and well, actually, at the age of 17, technically, you're old enough to sign up for the army and go fight in a different country and kill people or potentially kill people and potentially die, but you're not old enough to have a beer. It's one of those contradictory things. Yeah, early game Henry sucks at everything, but like I said, that's part of the fun. Because it makes it feel, you know, well-earned. In the UK, the drinking age is 18. That's what I said. I thought Europe had lower drinking ages. In Germany, isn't it 16? I feel like it is decently low. And I think in France it might also be significantly lower. In the United States, like I said, it's 21. Vinicius, you said it's 18 here too, not that anyone respects it. That's fair. People always drink underage. Where are you from, Vinicius? Did you say you were from the Czech Republic? But driving age is way lower in the United States. Yeah, it's 16 here. So, and people have argued that too. They're saying that if you don't let people drink until the age of 21, they don't learn how to drink responsibly, but you let them drive at the age of 16, so by the time they turn 21, they're very comfortable driving, but they're not comfortable drinking, and they don't understand their limits. And so that's why you have more drunk driving problems. I've seen that argument being made, and it's probably legitimate. Because in my experience, children who have never been exposed to alcohol at all, obviously I'm not saying parents should just let their children drink alcohol all the time. That would be super irresponsible. But in most of the world, it's not stigmatized like it is in the United States to the same extent. So parents have taught their children what it is, what it affects, how much you should drink, etc. And all of that before they start driving. Whereas in the United States, as soon as they turn 21, a lot of people just start binge drinking. Pezzer says, used to be if you were tall enough to order from the bar, you could. That was the old UK law. That's funny. It's a good law. You can drive, join the army, and have a gun in the US before you can have a swig of beer. That's the thing. You can. You can do lots. Plus, you can be... So, in most states, if not all, in the United States, at the age of 17, you can be charged with a felony. So you're not even tried as a child, you're tried as an adult at the age of 17, even though the legal age of consent and the legal minimum age for lots of stuff like smoking and buying guns and stuff like that is 18. So even though you can't legally do most of the adult stuff, or even leave your parents' house legally, move out on your own, you can still be charged as an adult with a felony at the age of 17. So, U.S. law is... The ages are confusing. Now, of course, the age of consent varies by state. Fun fact, Utah has different ages of consent for men and women. It's actually lower for women than it is for men. Don't know why, but it is. Got the SCP Foundation saying I love KCD. Same. All right, I'm willing to bet we've picked enough nettles. Let's check. Player buff. Look at that resistance. See? You get a permanent +2 bonus on vitality. So let's go sell this stuff. If you commit a really bad crime, you can get charged as an adult at just about any age. That's true. If you're above the age of reason, which most people generally will say is 14, but they'll really ask you some questions and find out, what's your mental state or whatever. But like I said, it's usually around your mid-teens. But once you're over the age of reason, if you commit any sort of a seriously heinous crime like murder or something like that, you can be charged as an adult rather low. But when I was talking about 17, I mean things like petty theft or something like that a lot of kids engage in, and then before their brains are fully developed and they understand the severity of what they're talking about or what they're doing, and then they get charged as an adult, and then they have a felony record for the rest of their life. Boy Meme says, "What? You're a redhead? Always have been." Hey, we haven't picked any of this yet. What's this? Thistle. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a perk that a lot of people don't know about, the resistance. You just gotta pick enough nettles or other poisonous herbs or whatever without wearing any gloves. And once you do, you get that permanent +2 boost to your, what's it called? Vitality. So you get extra life. PUBG Pro Bros Fortnite Schlecht confessing to his sins here in the chat, saying that he has stolen some things from the school and his teachers. They're gonna see you on here and they're gonna know. Alright, we're going to have to run up. On the bright side, we'll be able to go to the, well, we'll go to that lady first that I was selling stuff to already. Might as well not, randomly, like, empty different merchants' stocks to different extents. But we're getting pretty overburdened. See? Look how slow we're walking. One time in my playthrough, I killed everyone in Skalitz and all the animals and everything. Nope. I have not. It is pretty hard speech checks, too. What's pretty hard speech checks? Oh, the preaching for Godwin. Yeah, that's true. It's best if you just pay attention and, like, read the... Because he'll give you a copy of the sermon from Jan Hus, and as long as you actually read it, you know which speech options to choose. PUBG Pro Bros. My physics teacher had a really nice expensive pen. Now I have a really nice pen. One of the more fun quests in the game. Oh yeah, I like the Godwin quest. It's a fun quest.
Good save.
Alright, how much money do we have? We have 39 groschen. We're getting rich. Alright, let's sell these dandelions. See what we get for that. Alright. Yeah, we're probably going to be able to sell everything here. Ooh, not that though. We did just try selling a lot of nettle. Alright. We'll sell. Alright. Let's sell. Do it in small chunks. 53. 56. Do you remember the stream Man versus History was here? Yes, I remember that. It was cool. There we go. Alright, let's check basket, and we'll haggle again.
Can we do something about the price?
Aye.
Oh, that's right. The trader doesn't have any money. Well, we'll just do this. That'll give us some popularity.
A little top up.
My word. Thank you kindly.
My friend always leaves his pen to home, and then he takes the teacher's pen and quietly slides it into his pocket. Yeah, you do the thing where you go to the bank and you always ask to use a pen, and then you just take it home until you've got a billion pens.
What can I help you with?
Alright. Oh, I can't sell anything to her. I can sell food. I don't want to, though. Armor, weapons, all. So she just buys food. That's right. Merchants do buy certain things. What's this one buy and sell?
Greetings.
Armors, kits. Good stuff, good stuff. Good, we can sell our nettles here. There we go. Alright, let's check basket. We'll haggle, get us a little bit more money.
Let's have a word about the price.
Aye.
That felt good.
Three?
A nice sum. Just lower your demands a little, and we'll agree.
Oh, okay, he's not super upset yet.
What do you say to this?
That's fair. Drop it a bit more, and we'll call it a deal.
Won't that be meeting him exactly where... what a bum. Well, we get the speech experience. Alright, let's check and see if we can get into some houses and see if there's anything valuable. Just sitting in there, unused. How do you sneak? C? Yeah, you crouch with C. Let me close this door so that guy doesn't see us. Holy Mac saying one of the best games ever made. I agree, I really love this game. Game is lockpick. How is it too difficult? Weren't you playing Red Dead Online when he was chatting? Yeah, I was playing the Save Red Dead Online stream and Man vs. History popped in. It was cool. And then later on Slim Shady popped in. The evening spawn strikes yet again. It's weird that it wouldn't let me pick an easy lock. Isn't that the easiest lock to pick? Or do I have to actually learn it? Oh, this one it'll let me pick. This was another thing that was so much easier to do on PC than it was with a controller. Something about this. This game does play a lot like Oblivion. Like... Am I being yelled at? I gotta make sure I don't get caught, because the catch balls will throw me in jail. I wasn't paying attention. Dang right, we leveled up lockpicking. Please stand up. Oh, I get it, because it's the real Slim Shady. I was like, no, I can't stand up. I'll get spotted. Mostly, I just want to get the lockpicking XP. But I gotta make sure I don't break any more of my lockpicks. The only thing worth stealing is Groshen, because it blends in more nicely with your own components. There we go. Must have been the wind. Exactly, it's just the wind. Look at that. See, we get 6.7 Groshen. So we'll move on to the next house. Actually, the easiest lock is the very easy. Oh! Very easy. Okay. That makes sense. This one's not locked. This one is, though. Maybe that one... Yeah, that one there must, I don't know. As long as like I said, I only have 3 now because I broke one because I wasn't paying attention. I gotta just make sure I'm paying closer attention. We'll eat, too. See? That's why we gotta break in the houses. I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadies are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. One of the perks I never cared for is the Lucky Drunk perk. It's the one that makes it so it's easier to pick locks when you're drunk. I don't spend any part of the game drunk, so it's just like a useless perk. Where are we at? There we at. Don't break. There we go. Used to listen to that song a lot. I used to listen to a lot of Eminem. No, not so much. Hard? Bet you we can't pick that. Yeah. Probably won't be able to get that one at all. Or at least while we're here. With that being said, I want to check every house now because unlocking all those doors will level me up a couple times. So we did these 2 houses, right? We haven't done that house or that building. Just gotta make sure these people don't see me and rat me out. There's someone in this house. Yeah, she saw me. Gotta hide. Nothing to see here. Go about your business, lady. Not doing anything here. Just looking at this nice ceiling. Leave, lady. Make me feel nervous. We got Rubelek Bubelek saying hi from Poland. Hello, Rubelek. Lady, go away. Hey, look at that. This one's just out in the open. Where is our gold? There it is.
My God, what are you
Oh,
doing?
crap.
Stop that, you magpie!
Sorry.
Help!
She followed me. I just like most of Eminem's songs, mainly Venom, Beautiful Slim Shady, Rap God, and Stan are my faves. Those are solid choices. PUBG Pro Bros Fortnite Select says he has to go now, but he'll be back after my dinner. Oh, don't worry, Pez Pezzer. We'll stay out of getting caught. We're not wanted dead or alive. What I should have done is got the old stealth killer. At least the stealth knocked it out. Well, I guess since we're over here, we could go rob Deutsch's house. Lose your bro. Lose what, bro? We'll be here a couple of hours yet. I mean, I could leave at any point. All these people weren't just sitting in their houses in the middle of the day. What a bunch of losers. What's this? Marigold. Ooh, cool. Thing is if I leave Skalitz too early, I'll just get killed. Keep the Marigold in our... We'll get enough of this picked so that if they try to arrest us, we'll have that charisma perk, and hopefully I'll be able to talk my way out of it. Because I think Marigold counts as a fragrant herb. Lose yourself. That's a good one. Dr. Zouden here again? You a fan of country music at all? Yes, I like country music. I don't like stadium country music, so a lot of the recent stuff I just can't stand. But I like basically everything from like the 50s up to late 90s. I'm a big fan of. That's probably enough. Let's check. Alright, player, buffs. Yep, we have flower power, so we have enough fragrant herbs. Oh, that's that guy. I was like, I'm about to be arrested. Let's see if we can't get into his house and rob him blind.
What's that?
Nope. Sorry. Why is everyone in their house? Deutsch's house should be unoccupied. That I know. Ah! Come on, Nico, focus. Just gotta keep it perfectly centered. Yay, we leveled up lockpicking again. Man, Dr. Zouden's just spending so much money on me today. Alright, there's nobody in here, right? Good. Let's eat from the pot. I like country music from the 1980s to 2005-ish. That's fair. Ooh, leveled up stealth too. Bomb diggity. See, there's a lot of levels you can get while you're still in Skalitz. Get that 11 groschen. Very nice. Plus, we were able to eat their soup. I feel like Goldilocks. I actually really like the lockpicking mechanic in Kingdom Come Deliverance. A lot of people hate it, but I like it. It was definitely a lot harder when the game first came out, and also it's much harder with the controller, but I think it's come to a good balance. Today I bought the sheepskin, and now my room smells like sheep. That's fair. Much of modern country music is just bad imitation of what country used to be. I call it country music, ooh, wow, lots of stuff in here. I call the modern country music, like, country music ad-libs. It's like, yeah. What did he say? I hate the gunners, roaches with guns, I say. That's fair. Alright, let's sort this by value. Let's get our Henry looking fancy. Pointed green hat, hex yeah. Red outer jacket, of course. Add a Cody Hardy, why not? Patch toes, work boots. Look at that, Henry doesn't even look like himself. And we got a bludgeon! Look at that, we got our own weapon. You like Estonian folk songs. Come, sing me an Estonian folk song, then. Now, the only problem is if we get caught by the catch pole, he's going to take all the stolen stuff out of my inventory, and that will include all the clothing I'm wearing. Well, I'm not going to be able to rob these guys. They're sitting right here. Alright. The tavern probably has a room I could rob. Just got to avoid the guards. Because they'll want to arrest me if they see me. And like I said, then I'll lose all my stuff. I could probably beat up Kunesh with my bludgeon. But then I'd probably really have a wanted level. I just get the bad feeling that I'm going to get caught. Dr. Zoden sending another €2 saying your content is worth it. This guy, what a clutch commenter. Alright. This lock is too... Oh, it says hard. I was like, what? I picked lots of locks. Let's see if the upstairs lock is too hard. Yep. We go play some dice. See if we can get away with that. Estonian Army Guy's YouTube channel is pretty fun. He reacts to videos about...
Hail to the hero.
About what?
You haven't changed your mind about it.
Oh, here's the dice player. About military gear, and it's very funny. If you want to farm levels of swordsmanship, you can go to train with Vaniac, and then just keep stabbing him during the combo lesson, but with some time between the stabs, and you can throw more blows. I could try that. Well, let's go big or go home. Let's put a big bet. We'll try to win. That's probably not great. I think I'm getting arrested. Well, let's see if we can talk our way out of it.
Won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
Alright. Oh, crap! Oh, what should we do? If I say I don't have the money, he's gonna put me in prison. I gotta flee. Looks like we're becoming... We're active criminals. Oh boy. This is probably an inauspicious way to start the stream. I don't have any armor, so if I fight, I will literally just die. Oh no, I'm gonna die. This is not good. Oh boy, this is bad. This is bad. We shouldn't have done it. Why did we pick locks?
Is that the best you can do? Here.
I'm gonna die! No! Oh crap, that's not good. I feel like, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Have I saved at all? Oh my god! Oh no! That's not good. Now I feel dumb. Because now I have to start over. Alright, what did we pick? We had brittle bones, tapeworm. Now we're going to have to do the quick version. Dang it, that's on me. Bye, Henry. Oh, that's on me. See, I shouldn't have risked it. I should have known. I'm too rusty. I haven't played the game. Let's see if we can skip this. There we go. Lost over an hour, LOL. Oh, I picked speech that time. We'll pick strength this time. We're just gonna go through it as quick as we can. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna have to... We're gonna do the light speed version of this one now. You can't quick save Uncle Dave Zilla. In this game, you need savior schnapps, and we have a very limited supply of savior schnapps at the beginning of the game. Don't worry, we'll catch up. Struggles of gaming. Yeah. We'll catch up. We'll be fine. Alright, escape. Eat here. Feed the hungry tapeworm. Speech is more powerful of the game. Well, I did one in speech, so we'll try using that on Kunesh this time. Alright, let's skip all this. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. Okay. We'll catch up fast. Oh, man. Tule, kula, ole, le, kula, masa, ole, tule, tule, ole, tula, ole, masa. That's some words from the famous Estonian folk song, Vim Haloits. Sorry for copying my message. Dr. Zoden saying, watching a man die on the inside. That was terrible. I knew I shouldn't have risked it. I'm playing a hardcore playthrough, and I haven't played in a long time, so I'm rusty. I should have known better. Now I wasted all those levels that I spent all the time, picking all those herbs. Dr. Zoden, I feel bad. But I feel great that you super chatted. It's awesome. You're being very supportive of the channel today. You're going to buy all the gas I need for the trip I have to take later today.
I'll be with you.
Alright, let's do this. Father sent me for the money. Pay for the tools at least. Now let's do... Debts must be paid. Fail. Typical. See if we can't beat him in a fight, which we probably can't.
I'm over here.
Yeah, we'll catch up, Daniel Dobby. I ain't worried. We're not going to pick all the herbs this time, though, so we're going to miss out on all those perks. Because I'm just going to continue on with the story. We'll do this. Hopefully beat him. Yeah, I don't think he can block yet. I think I have to learn how to block. Alright. Alright, we'll go to Mother and she'll patch us up.
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that.
Now I'm very hungry.
Fritz might have one.
We'll go get healed. We'll talk to Fritz, get our lockpick. Is Mother down here? Oh no, that's the main story. Shame, shame, shame. But as story-wise, we'll catch up really quick. It's just not. I'm not going to have all the herbs and other stuff that I was lockpicking, and it'll be a whole big thing. Where is Mother? She's still up here. We probably moved too quick. There's Mother.
Ma?
Yep. Yep. We just need to get healed.
There you are. You ought to...
Thanks, Ma.
It's okay, definitely not Estonian gamer. I do not feel bad about your pun. I feel bad about dying in my hardcore playthrough. Man, that stamina usage is crazy. The only herbs I will pick is I'll pick the nettles to get myself the health boost. In fact, I'll do that before I go into the tavern, so that way I have it for the fist fight with the people after the poop throwing. Oh, man. The regret. I have so much regret. If that lady wouldn't have been so freaking nosy. Makes me want to do the thing where I do the old save until I'm able to knock out a guard. Take his armor and weapons and just slaughter everyone in town. It's probably not a great, probably not a great instinct to have. Now we're back to picking herbs one at a time. What a shame. On the bright side, we leveled up herbalism already. I feel like we were almost up to 200 groschen. We were so close to being rich. Like I said, I won't go through all the herbs again. I don't want to bore everyone to death. I'll just pick enough nettles to get the perk. So that way we're not super underleveled when we go into the next fist fight. Daniel Dobby says, I just sneezes, but twice and very quickly and it hurt. That sucks. But a good sneeze usually feels good. I freaking knew as soon as she caught me, I knew there was a really good chance that I was gonna end up having to restart the stream, and I didn't want to. I didn't want to save because I was like, well, I've already been caught. I should have saved before I tried the lock picking, because I think I have 2 savior schnapps, so I had time. Say Henry's here instead of saying, is that the Bahoon? I think you must get herbalism XP faster for picking the nettles. Because I don't think I leveled up this quickly the first time. And I was picking just flowers that time. Yeah, I should have, before I started lockpicking. After I picked all the stuff and got Kunesh's stuff and had the coal and all that sort of stuff, before I started breaking into houses, I should have used a quick save. Or not a quick save, but a save your schnapps. Alright, let's check and see if we've got our perk yet. Might have enough, because I think it's 50. It might be 100, but I think it's 50. Buffs. Well, we don't have it yet. Did you know you can become a channel member today for as little as $1.99 a month? Go check out Dare to Game and click the join button to get special perks, members only polls, badges, etc. Wow, Lexi is not only being a great channel moderator, but also advertising our various perks and profit plans. I don't know what else to call it. Definitely very useful for everyone in the chat. Also, anybody that's watching now that wasn't watching earlier, if you want to pick up Kingdom Come Deliverance on Steam, it is currently 70% off right now. So a great deal for a great game, and if you haven't played it, I definitely recommend it. Uncle Dave Zilla saying Lexi equals legend. That's fair. So how's everyone doing today? Is today Valentine's Day? I think it is. Or is tomorrow Valentine's Day? I'm not sure. The herb picking camera pan view is really annoying. Yeah, I don't love it. Like I said, as soon as I get enough nettles so I get the vitality boost, I'm going to stop picking herbs. I blew it on all that, and I don't want to have to do it again. Alright, let's check. See if we got it yet. Well, we have the buff of hunger, so that's fun. I think these people would pay me for tomorrow's Valentine's Day. See, I can never remember if it's the 13th or the 14th. Because it's a Hallmark holiday and doesn't really mean anything. Back when I was younger and dating and, you know, bought people chocolates and flowers and all that nonsense, Valentine's Day was more important. But it's just a Hallmark holiday. Doesn't really mean much. Today is the Super Bowl. Today's Super Bowl day. Yeah, of course. Can't confuse the two most romantic holidays.
I'll have to get something to eat.
Wasn't there a member... What did it say? Wasn't there a member by the name of Henry Kobyla of Skalitz or something that would comment on every video of yours? Yes, you're talking about Henry Kobyla. That's his name. He is still a channel member and still comments on all of my videos. In fact, he was here in the stream right at the beginning. He was like the third comment. So yes, Henry Kobyla has never left the channel. Even though clearly KCD was probably the thing that attracted him to the channel. He watches all my Red Dead content, everything. It doesn't matter when Valentine's is for me because someone asked my crush on my behalf without me knowing, and I got rejected hard. That is rough. Real rough. My suggestion would be, ask someone else. You're almost certainly quite young, especially considering you have a crush, and no need in getting tied down. If you get rejected by someone, move on to the next. There are always more fish out there, and it's more important that you find someone that you're compatible with and that likes you in return than you get the one that you think is your fantasy. Because oftentimes you'll get them, and it won't be that special. That's my seasoned and saged love advice. It's easy to love someone when you feel loved in return. Basically, that's the thing. Or send mercenaries after the other one. That also works. That's also an option. Like they always say, the best revenge is success. Short of that, if you can't manage success, planting drugs on them and calling the cops is a good close second. Sanity trumps beauty, trust me. That's true. It's good to find someone, like, again, I said compatible, but it's good to find someone stable, and of course this goes both ways. There's a lot of pieces of crap out there that are not worth your time. Actually, screw it, I agree with Estonian Gamer. That's awesome, Nico. We get KCD and relationship advice, of course. You're always going to get my unsolicited advice when you watch my live streams, especially when I'm picking herbs or something like this that isn't entertaining on its face. That has to be enough. Player. Yeah, we got it. Resistance. Alright, let's add those stats. We'll do Gravedigger. Yeah, see, we need Clinchmaster to do clinches. Alright. So now we'll go to the tavern. I meant... What did that say? I meant a drunk lad for a beer, but okay. Not sure what you mean. Oh yeah, we don't have the dice yet. I was going to say we could try doing our dice right away, but we need to do this first. So we already did this, so we'll skip through all of this scene. Boom. I'll do it, but I need your help in return.
No problem.
So, we'll go throw some poop. Well, wait, let's talk to Fritz first so we can get our lockpicks. me talk to Fritz. There we go.
Listen, there's this tree. It's just...
There we go. Got our lockpicks. Now we'll go do the poop throwing. See, we're going to catch up fast. We'll take a bath first, so we're nice and clean. We'll still be able to sell some nettles when all's said and done, so we'll probably get our coal for free. Just picking this stuff here. Don't worry, I'm not going on another spree. Good health to you too, lady who said good health to me. Alright, let's talk.
So are we doing this?
There we go. Bop, 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 bop. See, look at that. You can get through the chat so quick.
What do you want?
Once she's gone, we'll throw some poo. Where'd they go? There they are. We'll skip the poo throwing. And now straight to the fight. I'll stay back until they've all engaged. That guy has a log in his hand. Ah! I don't want to beat up Fritz! Stop it! Why are you on... Why is it locked on Fritz? He's not getting the better of this fight this time. Nice hit, Fritz. There we go. Oh, I'll stay back. Can I hit Fritz some... can I hit this guy some more? This will probably get me some XP. Is that the stamina level up? Look at that! We are getting XP. Alright, let's run. Look at that, we leveled up our main level. Damn, the combat in this looks awesome. It is great. When you get used to it, the combat in this game is very fun, very rewarding. Like I said, my go-to for hardcore playthroughs is archery, so that will definitely be the path we follow. Now that I think about it, I hadn't had a crush since the 1st grade. I'm in 5th grade at the moment. You're quite young, definitely, not a Estonian gamer. I always forget that quite a few of the people watching my channel are probably significantly younger than my core demographic, at least the people who watch my streams. Because if I look at my analytics for videos, my generally speaking, my audience skews to the older side. I've got most of the people in the, I think it's 35 to 45 range is my biggest one, which is not normal for a gaming channel on YouTube. But for my streams, it must skew a bit younger. Alright, I'll meet the lads at Kunesh's. I'm not going to run with them, though, because they're so slow. We will go and see if we can't... We'll sell the nettles to her in here. Daniel Duldy is 15. That's fair. Yeah, so I'm guessing my live stream chats on the whole must skew a bit younger. I'm thirsty.
I'll be with you. Do you need anything?
There we go. Let's talk trade. Sell. Other. Our dandelions. And our 258 nettles. Boop boop. 26, we'll have to haggle.
Let's have a word about...
Naturally.
Rubelek Bublex is 21 here. There you go.
Are we agreed?
A nice... See now?
Hey, look at that. We got more. Haha. We are the best hagglers ever. Stonks. Alright. We still don't have the dice. But... Can we do this? That's funny. I could just steal it. I don't know where Kunesh is. But I feel like it'd be more fun to beat him up because he beat me up. Oh man, high-level archery with that DLC bow is just so dangerous. When you're over level 10 to 15, you can just one-shot so many bad guys. And if poison-tipped, then just about everyone is one-shot. Backup bump is 30. Lexi 1397 is 24. Pezzer says 89. LOL, well, I date back to 1966 here. Well, look at that. So we've got the whole spectrum. Got people as young as 15 and whatever age you are if you're in 5th grade, which I imagine is younger than 15, and all the way up to 89. Can anyone beat 89? I mean, Lexi was born in 1397, so she's quite old. There we go. Now we have our dice. Pezzer says 55 now. There we go. That's fun. Oh, Uncle Dave Zilla is an 89 model. I get it. Born in 89. I was thinking, I was like, holy crap. 89 is decently old for someone in mine. It's about 10 if you're in year 5. Okay, 10. That checks out. I mean, it's interesting that you can send a person to beat up another person for a can of Pepsi and a bag of chips. Fair. Petra is 13. Pezzer says, my youngest, not on stream, is 19 now and a big-time gamer. That's fun. My youngest is 3,
Want to try your luck?
I believe. Alright, let's see if we can beat him. We have a beta dice. Petra is 13. Definitely not Estonian gamer is 12. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember you saying that. Alright.
I can't wait to see how
Use our beta dice. Let's see if we can win. I haven't played this in a while. Alright, 1s are worth it. And so are 5s, but we'll actually roll that again. So, score and roll again. Got 200. Good start, good start. Got a 5. We'll push it, because that's not a very high score. Crap. Did we lose? Okay, good, we didn't. Okay, 400. We'll keep that. I gotta play safe, because I'm betting a lot of money. Well, a lot of the money I currently have. This guy is probably not that good of a gambler, so hopefully I can beat him. Lexi says, kidding, I'm just realized I had my birthday a few weeks ago. I'm actually 25. That's fair. If it's recent, it's fair to forget. On the bright side, he's not overscoring me. Ha! He busted. Alright. Small gains, small gains. Is that 3 1s? Oh, dang. We have 1, 2, 3. Dang, we don't have enough for a straight. We'll just keep the 1s and roll again.
No matter.
Bust! Quiet yourself. Estonian gamer, look up the video game from the 70s called Space War. That one and Pong were my first video games, and yes, the first one invented. Daniel Dolby says, I only turned 15 on December 14th. It's close. How dice works? This game is called Farkle. It's a real-life game. 1s and 5s are worth, well, 1 is worth 100 and a 5 is worth 50 points. And straights are worth something. If you get any more than 3, so any other thing, so if you have 3 6s, I think that's worth 1,000. I can't remember. You get multiples, though. So we have 3 3s there, so... Oh, 4 3s. So that's 600. Don't suppose this will be something. No, it won't. So we will score and pass, because I don't want to risk losing that. So we have 1,000 now. I'm old enough to get drafted, but not old enough to drink. That's fair. I'm old enough for most things. Is that the die of misfortune? No, this is Henry's beta die. Gonçalo Borget says, can't wait to have some news about this beautiful game. Can't wait. Ha! He lost. Alright, 1, 2, 3. That might be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4? Nope, it's not enough. You have to have at least 5 for a straight. Alright, so we can keep just the 1. But we'll be able to go again. I see at least 1 1. 1, 2. You know what? We're gonna push it. PUBG's back! Look at that! Farkle is the best. Still want the mobile version of the... Ah, we busted. Of the dice game. And yes, I know someone copied it, and it is available on Android. That's fun. Yeah, Farkle's a dice game. It exists. I've seen it at the store. Oh, crap. Oh, he's gonna pass. Okay. Alright. Alright, we have 2 3s again. Just 1 5. Oh, we'll roll again. 50 ain't worth keeping. 1... We're gonna let the 5s roll again. We'll keep the 1, but we'll let the 5s roll. Shut your mouth, man. Just a 5 again. 3, 4, 5. It's only 200. We gotta push it. We need more points. Screw it. We'll keep the 300. It is the in-game dice game called Farkle, not Yahtzee. Yeah, no, Yahtzee's different. they're similar games, but Farkle's a lot more simple, I think, than Yahtzee. But they do share a lot of the same things. Oh, crap. That's not great. He just passed me. Yeah. We need a good roll. Right. We'll just keep the 1 and the 5 and roll again. Why do you ask pushing P? Does it do something? SSG Necktie says hello. Alright. Oh, screw it. I can't risk it. I need the money. Really good at Yahtzee. I'm not good at Yahtzee. I've never actually liked Yahtzee. I have a grandma that loves Yahtzee, and she used to always love playing it, but I never liked it. I'm trying to kick his ass, but I don't have good dice, and this is the first game, so I don't have Lucky Throw, which I think is an agility thing. Oh, good, he busted. Hopefully we'll catch up in this roll, or maybe pass him. I need a good roll. 1... I'm not going to get ahead by getting 150 each time. There, I see 2 1s. Should we take those in the 5 and leave it, or should we push our luck? I think we push our luck. What do you guys think? I'm going to push my luck.
Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw.
Oh! Bust! Beans, we should have kept it. Yesterday I successfully rickrolled my crush. I don't know if that was the best tactical move. Probably not.
We'll see.
Malepa Gamer, you were right, but you should have answered quicker.
That's it.
I need to get like
Oh,
6 6s. That'd help me win. Alright, 1, 2. Hey, I think we have a straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 500 points. We'll keep it. Look at that, we're caught up. Crap. Good, he rolled. Bust, 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 bust. Come on, man, bust. Damn it, he didn't bust. Roll again.
that's all.
Oh! Well, he'll never. PUBG, I think you have officially virgined yourself forever. Might happen. 1, 2, 3. Well, we don't have enough for that. We'll do the 5 and that, and we'll roll again. Well, we gotta roll again. This ain't worth keeping.
Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw.
There we go, 400. It's so oh no! Please roll again.
That'll do me.
He's gonna beat us. We're gonna lose. Is that ones? Ah, always looks better than it is. 3, that's 1,000, and that. We'll keep that. We're staying close. This is a close game. Oh crap! I think I see 4 1s. Oh good, I didn't. 1, 2, 3. Good, he can't. Didn't have a straight. He needs to bust so I can pass him. This is way too close. Because we're both within potentially one hand of winning, and I don't like that. Come on, bust. Yes. Come on, let's do it. We got him now. Alright. Oh, that's a 4. We have 2 5s. That's 100. Okay, we'll do that and roll again. We'll go to the store and unvirgin the olive oil. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that a straight? No, it's not.
Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw.
Oh, we got a 1 again. I can't push it. I need 200 more points and I win. We just got to get through one more hand of him. Oh no. Crap. Oh, we lost! No! Well, now I'm upset. Let's go beat up Kunesh. That'll make me feel better. We came close, but we didn't do it. I should knock out that gambler and take my money back. Alright, let's beat up Kunesh. Let's beat him up. Alright, boys, let's go beat him up. You guys engage first, and then I will come up from behind and whack him a couple times, hopefully to get some XP. There's only 2 people that liked the stream, one of which being myself. There's only 2 people that like the stream? That seems really low.
Kunesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
Well landed.
We got the surprise attack on him. Look at that, I got him. Went up to 66. I figured, I was like, there should be more likes than that.
I feel quite hungry.
I feel quite hungry. Alright, we're gonna take the axe. Now we'll pick this just to get the experience, even though we have the keys. Alrighty. Well, we already ate out of that pot. Let's see if there's anything in these ones worth stealing. Oh, that room's not very nice. Alright. Nothing worth stealing. Alright, so now we gotta go buy the coal, and then we can get the beer, and we should be good to go. Oh, I'm so mad that we lost... Oh, no, wait, we still gotta do the training. That's right.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Alright, let's buy 10 of these. And we will sell... Oh, we gotta sell the other. Kunesh is this and this. So we're still paying something. Crap, I don't want to pay. Oh, we'll go rob Deutsch's house yet to get the food. Because we can probably do that without getting caught. We'll haggle for it. Lukey B says, bye! I didn't even know you were here!
Sure, why not?
Since it's you.
Well, now a little more and we'll show.
He's pretty upset. Well, we'll try this.
Is this enough?
I'll push my luck.
Well, now a little.
Okay, okay.
Very well.
Well, bye, Lukey. We got our charcoal. Now we'll talk to this guy and we'll go train.
Have you recovered?
That was no mother.
Let's fight!
Yes.
All right.
So you say during the combo section, I keep hitting him and I'll get XP. I'll give that a try. Why am I so hungry? Food. Let's eat these. I mean, I know I'm so hungry. It's because I have an intestinal tapeworm. Well, while he's walking his way up there, let's look for a food pot. There's got to be one in the tavern. Well, we're crouching and hidden. Let's eat that food. We stole some onion. Ooh, yeah, we got 15 of them. That'll be plenty to get us nice and full. There we go. I'll push my luck. What does the tapeworm do? It makes it so you get hungry more often and you need to eat more food. Nothing like eating 15 raw onions. That's what I have for breakfast every single day. Ah! I think this is my last lockpick. Whoo-wee. Crap, I got caught! How did I get caught? Oh, I gotta run.
Don't move a finger.
Why did I get caught? Hopefully I'm able to lose him. I need to get this off. I do not want to play this all again. Okay, good. I lost him. I've done this before, where I've been wanted and had to run. Like, and played through successfully. So I just have to make sure I don't... Crap! Why did I push my luck? I freaking knew I shouldn't. Let's eat something. Alright, what's our nourishment? Okay, we're stuffed. Weapons, armor. Of course, we don't have any of that yet. Oh, you're going to jail. Oh, wow, you evaded them. Wow, yeah, I evaded them. It's possible. I've played it before where I'm wanted. Hopefully this guy doesn't attack me just because I'm wanted.
So,
Yes, I'm ready to get started.
good.
Because then I'll just need to get... I'll just need to get down and...
Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Alright.
All right. Now try to hit me.
Sure thing.
You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get no.
Yeah, because the last thing I need after this is to get the beer from Bianca, because then I can complete the tutorial, so I'll just have to make sure I don't get caught on my way to her.
Not bad. All right.
Yeah, I evaded him.
Fine. Now you're getting it.
Alright, I'm getting it.
The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Nice. Good. Once again.
Oh wait, I don't think you do combos with him.
Good. Let's try something else.
Or do you?
One strike, I can fend off without a sweat.
Oh, chain
But if you
strikes.
chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with
This must be what you meant by the combos. So you're saying if I take my time here, I can get lots of XP. Ah, screw it. Hey, I hit him!
Good. Once again.
Yeah, he meant chain strikes. Alright.
Not bad. Again.
Alright, anything else we can do?
All right. That's enough. I don't know about you.
Alright. I'm thinking what I should do is save, and then try to sneak down and talk to Bianca. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save the game. Alright, so we use the save your schnapps. Now, unfortunately, we are wanted, so hopefully that doesn't kill us. Since we're already wanted and we have a save now, I am going to go to try to rob Deutsch. Because A, it gets me a little bit more armor, which will help when I inevitably need it. And B, it's on the way. As long as I don't break my last lockpick. I spent so many in the tavern just to get caught. Okay, we got in. I saved. We've got it. At the very worst, we go back to right there at that spot. Unfortunately, still wanted, but... Alright. Get in here, we get a club and some clothing. Also, I think coins. Nope, no coins. Actually, you know what? I can go ahead and put that dress back, because I probably don't need that extra weight in my inventory. So we'll put the dress back. And there we go. Now we'll get dressed up. So put that on. Put this on. Pointed hat. Cody Hardy. There we go. We got multiple layers now. Old boots are worth 5.4. Working boots, yeah. Put those on. Alright. Alright, now we just gotta try to get into the inn to talk to Bianca without getting spotted. Deutsch there, he'd probably be like, hey, look like you're wearing my clothing. Alright. As long as the bailiff and the guards aren't in here, we should be good. I think that's the bailiff right here. I'll have to see if we can sneak around behind him. Well, we'll try sneaking up in front. He's sitting down, so maybe he won't see me. Was that Bianca? Come on, Bianca. Come over here. Oh, well, while they're doing that. Oh, I'm overloaded.
Hey,
Yep, I've been spotted.
Hey, you! Paul,
And now I'm overloaded.
surrender! You've committed a violation.
Yeah, I surrender, I surrender, I surrender. I surrender! Stop hitting me.
You should have...
Alright. Let's see if I can't.
You make
But that...
that much. Jail it is.
You'll give me back.
So that's no good. So, on the bright side, we get to reload. So, play line 1. Yes. Alright, so... Crap, how are we going to get in there? Well, I'll just try to run around this side and see if we can't get in to talk to Bianca. Crap. No cross-dressing allowed. Believe it or not, that was one of the criticisms of the game. No woke stuff or any ethnic groups. Well, that's a bad guy. Well, not a bad guy, but whatever. You have died in jail. That's brutal. Yeah. We're going to get around him. Because if we can't get in to talk to Bianca, we're going to try to take a little bit more aggressive approach. Which is going to be where we try to...
God's sake.
Alright.
You are. It.
Now we run.
Surrender!
Gotta run, and we'll do the same thing. We'll do the old serpentine to keep some buildings between them so we can break the line of vision. That'll allow us to get away a little bit easier. Hopefully. As soon as those swords escape, we can... Yay, look at that! Look at that. We made it. Now we just got to get back up without getting caught by a guard, talk to Father, and we should have everything he needs. Would have been cool if you could cross-dress in full guards and stuff like a rogue. That's fair. I mean, we'll have to see. It's also the fact that this game had to be decently simplistic. I mean, they included a lot more systems in it than I think a lot of people expected. Oh, wait, I could be killing sheep. I know that that gives you... I know that there was... Oh, wait, the bow you gotta take out a guard to get. That's right. Yeah, like I said, the best way to max out your stats here is to get behind a guard and use your savior snaps so you can crouch down and knock out the guard so you can get armor and weapons, and then you can just casually go around and kill everyone. Alright, so let's do another save here. Alright. And let's mosey on through.
Yeah, about time.
Whew.
That's everything I wanted.
I think I do.
I have charcoal, the hill.
Good. Yeah, we're good.
We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done.
Excellent.
Right.
We're moving on.
See what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that lad.
True RPG, meaning you have to play as Henry, no custom stuff. Well, yeah, it's not what I would call an RPG. It's like an action RPG. Because yeah, you are Henry, and you can specialize in certain areas, but if you want, you could just max out all of them. Wiz88 saying great game. Wiz knows what's up.
We got the charcoal.
The NCR is poo-poo. That's
Good.
fair.
We'll fire up the forge and put it all together.
Time to forge a sword. I was a little worried there that I wasn't going to make it out. Got caught stealing. Rookie mistake.
By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
Want to see a game where I can be a druid?
Really? Because I'm pretty sure...
Wiz88 says, almost halfway through the prologue. Yeah, you know it. I'd like to get all the way through the prologue and be like at Rete before I end the stream today. So, when you play in this game, even if you rock a bow, you want plate armor, does it have stealth parameters like less noise? Yeah. For stealth, the color of your clothes has conspicuousness. So dark black clothing is less conspicuous, and the heavier armor you have and chainmail and stuff will make a lot of noise. So yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand. Good.
we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson.
Oh yeah, you can play as a rogue.
So
I've done it.
Spouts rubbish in war. You turn into a common.
Wiz 88 playing drunk Henry. That's fair.
You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
That's fair.
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
Of course. Super experienced blacksmith here. But a dead person can't argue back. That's fair. You can win the argument permanently. Don't worry, I'm sure I'll be doing that style of argumenting many times in this playthrough.
Good. Once more.
They're hot fitting the hilt.
That's it.
I feel like I'd wear gloves for that part just in case
Now
you
slide
slip.
it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
That cooled down fast. Yeah, with no gloves. That's what I'm saying. Holding it on there, pushing it really hard, slips and just grabs the red hot metal.
Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Spot on, Lexi. Let's get to 150 likes. That's a great point. Anybody in the stream who hasn't liked it yet, be sure to like it. We got to get the likes to 150. Back up. Yes, all of that is modeled very accurately. More metal and plate, the louder and the more visible you are, and the darker clothes, the harder to see you. Yeah, I like the stealth system in this game. It's fun.
Better than Wenceslas.
Handless Henry. That would be worth it. Got to slip and touch the hot metal.
Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
You think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name.
I actually have history videos about both King Wenceslas and King Sigismund of Hungary over on my history channel, Parry This. If you want to learn more about the history of this game and all the background, I have a whole series of videos covering all this history and talking about what Warhorse got right, what they got wrong, all that jazz. So definitely go check out that channel if you're interested. Such a cool sword.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Pezzer says it's very interesting. I'm glad you've watched those videos, Pez.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
Bianca's very good.
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
I think our record likes on the stream is 121. That's, I think you're right. So yeah, if we could get over that, at least that'd be great.
Fine lass, eh?
So do you know any of the Elder Scrolls lore? I know a lot of the lore for Elder Scrolls, but I've never made any videos about it. When Elder Scrolls 6 inevitably comes out in 20 or 30 years, I'll probably get more into the lore and do some videos for it. I love Elder Scrolls. Those games are fun. In fact, I just recently started a new Skyrim stream series.
You did a fine job.
He wrapped that hilt really fast.
From such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills.
Of course not. Cutting what looks like green popple.
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Try it.
That's a fine ass there. That's funny backup bump. Henry is so good with the sword. Look. Pew! Pew! Martin is a badass. He's awesome.
A lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better.
Oh, man.
Sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work. Very fine.
Yeah, Daniel Dolby. It was terrible, but I plan to stream it again this Tuesday. Since I did 3 Fallout streams before I did Elder Scrolls, I'll probably I'll do an Elder Scrolls again this Tuesday before I go back to Fallout for next Tuesday. And hopefully we'll be able to go, you know, a nice full 4 or 5 hours.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave.
Fair enough.
Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly
will. Send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
Diggity. Radzig, get him. KCD2 is a long, peculiar story. That's fair.
Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
And useful.
Let's not spoil the game too much, guys. There's probably lots of people in the chat who've never played this game.
I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
Don't worry, Backup Bump. KCD2 has not come out yet. You're not missing anything.
I might teach you how to handle a sword.
Remember to clean your belly button regularly. That's good advice. Wiz88 says, love to see Martin's story. I would absolutely love to play Martin's story. Part of me thinks that that is what Warhorse is planning on doing. Because I would like KCD2, or whatever the next game is, to be a direct sequel that would bring us into the Hussite Wars. But I think a possible sequel could be Martin's story, because they did tease it quite a bit in here. So, that'd be fun.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
Peak Friend says, hardcore with all negative effects. It's hardcore, but I didn't do all the negative effects. I did a hardcore Henry playthrough once, just to get the achievement. I didn't want to do it again, especially because I haven't played this game for almost a year, so I'm really rough. I've already died twice in this stream. Yeah, a prequel would be good. I could enjoy it. For this, I oftentimes don't like prequels, but we know nothing about Martin's story, so I'd like to do one. Florian Fletcher's here and says, hi. Look who it is. Bald guy and red-haired guy. Hey, look, he's got the Herod's sword. I think we can take him. I honestly like our odds. We don't talk about KCD. No, no, no. That's funny. But is KCD based on some sort of lore, books or something? Backup Bump, this is history. KCD is based off of history. Loosely, of course, because Henry's not a real person. But most of the people in this game, most of the big people, are real historical people, and all the events are historical events. So no, this is all historically stuff. Does Martin just not feel like he's been cucked every time he sees Henry? No, he hasn't been, because remember, it was beforehand. It wasn't afterwards. Naked, all negative perks, no shield, just a weapon. I won't... that just sounds like torture. Yeah, that's the worst. There was a peaceful town called Skalitz, where people lived in harmony. They never had no hint of trouble. Something, 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 yeah.
Come on, we're closing! Move in, people! Come on, come on! Oh, Henry!
Die quick, we have to shut the gates! Get ready, people, come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Get through the gates!
Time to see how good Martin is with a sword. Hey, look, the bailiff. That's what you get for hitting me with a mace. That's funny, Peak France. Henry's hidden staff is his greatest weapon. Wow, Martin kills a lot of humans. Oh, the weak spot. It was his Achilles heel, his upper spine. Officer Chunk, that's complicated history-wise. It would really depend on a number of factors, but possibly. Achilles spine. It's the Achilles spine. It's key weakness. Who could have guessed? Aaron Westwood says, bought KCD a few days back, and your content has been super fun to learn from. What a gem of a game. Excellent game. And I do have lots and lots of videos covering a lot of stuff. There should be a gate right there that could be closed. I like how they call him to come over, and right before he gets there, they're like, no, 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 pull the drawbridge up. Alright, I'm going. So I have a sword, but no armor. I hope the next game picks up right after the first... what does it say? After the end, but would love to see a Martin DLC in it. That's fair, too. I could go either way. Wish there was unique stealth armor, like a definitive set that is best used for stealth. There's a mod that adds pretty cool thief armor that has really good stealth perks. Decent armor value, is not conspicuous. Do any events in history lend to KCD? Yeah. Like I said, it's based off historical stuff. I have a series of videos on my history channel. My history channel is called Parry This. I have a whole series of videos covering various different aspects of the history behind Kingdom Deliverance. Oh, probably shouldn't have gone down the hill here. I did have a question. Are light armor builds worth it for combat build or not really? Yeah, there's lots of different ways to play. Now, a lot of people are just going to go with the heaviest armor possible, best weapon possible, and, you know, that build style. But there's lots of different ways to go. Medium armor as an archer build is personally my favorite. Gotta help Teresa. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. What happened? I died so quick. Alfred is long before KCD is based. If you're talking about Alfred the Great, yes. Very long before KCD. KCD is 1403. Man, I'm gonna have to skip through that cutscene. But on the bright side, that doesn't take long. Maybe I should, yeah, we'll skip through all this.
Right. Let's see what kind of
Are you the type to do the side missions first? Yes, I am.
Here are those.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, I always do. There we go. Skip through all this again. Should get us right up to where we just were. Yeah, look at that. We're all ready to go. Got our sword out. So we've got a... I'm thinking we get on the horse before we try to save Teresa. Maybe? I don't know. Nice booty. She do have a nice booty. She do. Come on, Henry. If I had a bow, I'd just shoot one of them with an arrow. Do I have to get on a specific horse? Because I thought I could just get on whatever was the nearest horse. Maybe if I whistle. How do you whistle? There we go. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Close! 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 What is going on? I pressed two wrong buttons. First I pressed the inspect one, and then I pressed the tilde key. which is definitely not what I wanted to press. There we go. Whew! This game reminds me of a mix between Oblivion and Red Dead 2. Yeah, well, it's modern, so it's got aspects that Red Dead 2 has very similar to, but the gameplay mechanics and like the style they were going for is very reminiscent of Oblivion. That's in the leg. You hit the tilde all the time. Yeah. Or you hit tilde all the time. Is tilde a person for you? Anyway. I panicked there a little bit. Alright, Horsey. Hopefully you can, It's a good thing I didn't do the bleeding perk. Or the bleeding, not perk, but, debuff. Because that would have made this wound probably a decent amount more dangerous. Alright, there should be a road to the left here that we gotta take.
Left. Talenberg is to the left, along the stream.
Never mind. Henry will remind me. I once did a playthrough where like I said, I killed everyone in Skalitz, so I had decent armor and weapons by the time I left, as well as halfway decent stats. Hey, that guy has a cool quartered combat Chupan. No thanks, mate says, oh, hello again. Hello. I was a peasant like you until I took an arrow to the leg. You could have stabbed that cumin on the way past. I know, I probably could have gotten quite a few strikes in all over the place. But, you know... Well, my horse's stamina is apparently down. Yikes, that's not good. I don't know where my... Look, Henry's come to see us. I don't love this, I'm getting shot in the back. This is probably not a great place for them to make it difficult for hardcore mode, since you don't really do combat, you run in this part.
Warn the others. They tore up Skalitz.
I feel like I've got to be coming up on Talenberg soon. The horse's stamina sucks. Yeah, this horse's stamina is not great.
Flee to Talenberg.
Serpentine, yeah. Yeah, we gotta get through here. On the bright side, my horse isn't out of stamina yet. Yeah, I think until you get the good gear, the horse's stamina in the games just in general suck. But they seem to refill decently quick. There's Talenberg, my favorite castle. By the quarry. Okay, good, we made it. Whew! Serpentine, Sheldon. Do something! Fire the catapult! That's a decently close castle. Oh, thanks, mate. Says, did you get your lockpicks? I was cooking Sunday dinner, and I missed if you got them. I got my lockpicks. I got into the chest. I died twice trying to dick around a lot in Skalitz. You left Teresa to the Cumans? Where's your chivalry? I didn't. I whistled and they came after me right away. So I did not. I saved her. Well, saved being a generalized term. I couldn't fight him. I would have freaking died. I didn't have any armor on or skills. Like, that would have been a bad fight. Lexi's right. We got to get to 150 likes. If you haven't liked the stream, do your part. Like it.
And bring hot wine and bandages.
And also cold wine and cheese.
Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
And bacon, yeah, Wiz 88, you got a point. Bacon too.
They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tatars. Taters? Tomatoes, toasties, nice crispy bacon.
Tartars, you said. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
Looks like you have an arrow in it.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that hair out.
Nice, nice. Fun. Karina Smirnov's got a good point. We got to beat our record. Currently, our record for likes during a stream is 121. We got to get higher.
All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone.
Oh, good. I feel lucky. Just watched my parents get murdered and everyone else I knew, and I got shot in the leg. I feel very lucky.
There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Hop 2. Took a puppy. 'Tis merely a flesh wound. Yeah, Wiz, you got a point.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
Just agrees.
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did
Officer Chunk, I don't think that'll work.
Strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kutenberg.
We'll see, Pezpezer. We'll see what happens.
Stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard.
Is it worth getting it with all the DLCs? I like the DLCs. I think it's worth it.
Even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're
I'd love to know why Warhorse keeps saying there was nothing more they could do with this game when they could have given the choice to marry Teresa. Also, they could have allowed us to build up Vaniac. There's lots of things that could have happened, but I think they just wanted to move on to the next game.
I know him.
The biggest thing that I really hope they improve for the next game is that they make the modding tools a lot more effective. Because the modding tools were not effective for this game, plus they released them like 2 years after the game. Or maybe it was a full year, but I can't remember. But it was a long time after the game was released. So the mods never really got as much as attention as I really hoped they would.
Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
The DLCs added into the game adds a decent amount of content. I definitely think they're worth it.
We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Yeah, no thanks, mate. That's what I was saying. The modding tools, they're not easy to use. They weren't as powerful as a lot of people were expecting. And like I said, they got released so long after the game was released that even the people that were working on bigger mods gave up because there weren't enough people still playing the game. I almost have all the side quests done. I haven't even talked to Nightingale yet. Yeah, that's the thing. As I like, once I get to Rite, I like doing a ton of side missions. I don't like continuing the story.
You've done well, lad.
Thank you.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, it's okay.
You must be all done in.
No, I'm fine.
Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal?
Alright, seems fair. Tried modding this game, but it feels like I need a UT degree for programming. Yeah, no, it's definitely not the best game as far as mods are concerned. I think people were hoping for Skyrim, but,
You're fortunate
no.
our good lady Stephanie of Talenberg has graced us with her presence.
Lady, I'm honoured.
So this is our brave young man.
Hell yeah, I'm brave.
Bozhena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired.
Bozhena.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master?
I got one small crack out of the neck. Back up. Yes, they are worth it, especially a woman's Latin from the ashes. I like the, like I said, I like the DLCs. I definitely recommend getting them.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
I've done a lot of
Good night, man.
modding in Skyrim. There's some great mods. I mean, Fallout has some great mods too. My favorite mod for Fallout 4 is the working Iron Man suit. That one's great.
You can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Sure, I will. Whatever. I gotta eat. Which means I'm gonna take all the food here. Salut. Salut, mec. Bonjour, des fans de KCD. Your name has Kermit in it. People call me Kermit. What in heaven's name happened? I just told everyone. Lots of people died. They burnt the place down, got attacked. All that stuff. Let's get all these bread rolls. I already got the lentil soup. Got the duck legs.
Oh, God.
Eat food.
Food.
Why did I lose reputation? For taking food? I was invited to do so. Alright, let's see if we can eat from this pot. There we go. That helps. Alright, that one, I thought that was a duck leg. Steal. Well, we don't want to steal. We'll get caught right away. Alright, food. Oh, look at that. We have all the food from Skalitz yet. We'll have to eat that. We'll go by condition. We'll eat the worst condition stuff. Milk. That makes sense. Cooked pork. We'll eat some of that. Get our nourishment up. There we go. Ooh, now we're going to need to go get some sleep. Alright, are there any places you'd recommend stealing books? Yeah, the monastery has tons of them. The upper castle in Rete has quite a few. Any place where there's a scribe has lots of books. Let's take off our boots. There we go. There's some good armor mods like Radzig's armor, Divish's army. Yeah, no, there's some mods. Like I said, I've done quite a few mod spotlights on the channel, going through the mods that I personally find to be decent mods. So there are mods out there for it that are great. Alright. But yeah, the monastery in Sisao is probably the place with the most books in it. I made Skyrim amazing. I overhauled all the graphics, made the lighting and weather better, changed all the NPCs, and also changed all the weapons and overhauled. I've done that too. I've made it look like a totally different game.
Forgive the intrusion.
There's a channel whose name I can't remember, but he got popular in the last year, where he does his videos. He'll do like all of the mods that you use to turn Skyrim into various different things. Like he's got one to turn it into Lord of the Rings. He's got a video to turn it into The Witcher. Like he's got a whole bunch of videos that he tells you just a whole bunch of mods to use that turns the game into like a totally different game. That channel is great. If I could remember the name, I would shout it out, but I can't remember the name.
Thank you.
If anyone in the chat knows what I'm talking about, share it.
You could have sent a servant.
Are you going to show people just how broken that one hunting spot in Talenberg is for making money? I'll probably show quite a few of the various cheese ways of doing things. And change the werewolves and vampires and just made it better version of Skyrim. Yeah, the werewolf and vampire thing in Skyrim is pretty lame.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome.
We'll see. I think we can get some speech experience from talking to her, so we'll try.
I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better.
Thank you.
God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal.
Dang right I am.
I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time.
Can you eat whole wheels of cheese in this game? They're cut into slices, but you can eat lots of cheese.
If you feel like it.
All right.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened.
How many playthroughs have you done, out of curiosity?
I started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
9 or 10?
I went to the tavern to buy
I think.
ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home.
Yeah, I always got to tell the story because you can get the sweet, sweet speech XP. The Cheddar Knight returns. That's a cool name.
Father and I always chatting.
I do quite enjoy cheddar cheese, being someone from Wisconsin. We got another Dr. Zouden. I watch you all the time. I love the Red Dead Redemption content. The KCD content. Would love to see you play Fishing North Atlantic, your voice, while playing such a relaxing game. I think I've gotten a request to play that game before. I really should give it a try. Thank you for the 10 euros, Dr. Zouden. How much have you spent total? I feel like you're blowing me out of the water with all these donations. Andrew Rebholz, I agree. The soundtrack for Kingdom Come Deliverance was so freaking good. I can't wait. Oh, what do we get? We'll do that one. I can't wait for the next game just to see if they're able to top it or at least match it. Dr. Diggs Redheads. That's fair. He has been paying me lots and lots of money. Daniel Dolby doesn't like cheese? That's crazy. That's outrageous. Yeah, the soundtrack for KCD is one of the best game soundtracks ever. I also really love Skyrim's soundtrack. They have a fantastic soundtrack. Alright, the humans are plundering the village. We'll do that one. The Skyrim soundtrack is really good, and I love listening to music. And also, The Witcher 3 has a really good soundtrack. When I bought the game, the physical copy, it came with a copy of the soundtrack, and every once in a while I listen to it. It's good.
Caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her.
Oh yeah, sea shanties. Assassin's Creed Black Flag, I love the shanties in there. There's so many good soundtracks. Anyone who says video games aren't art is an idiot. Because they are, like, the best and most well-developed form of art in the modern age. My ringtone is the tune that plays at the end of the game's prologue. That's awesome. Sorry, it's just not that great. I like cheese pizza. Is that good enough? Cheese pizza's the worst pizza. Pizza needs toppings to be good. Gotta have 5 or 6 different types of meat and a whole bunch of vegetables. That's how you make good pizza. I love cheese, but I'm from Wisconsin. You can't live in Wisconsin if you don't love cheese. If you're born here and you don't love cheese, you got to move out. That's the rules. It's in our statute code.
Also, in comparison to the horrors you went through.
The Steam game Sex with Hitler available on Steam is art. You know, not all games are art. I'll put a caveat. Great games like this, or The Witcher 3, or Red Dead 2, or whatever. There's a couple. Those are art. I would say that one is not art.
Before I even got a look at Talenberg,
PUBG Pro Bros Fortnite Select.
stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
This is a really sad story.
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force.
That's the beauty of art, though. I am the objective authority on art, so I can look at it and tell you whether it is or isn't art. So if you're ever wondering, that's a great reason to join my Discord server. Because you could go in there and you could be like, hey, is this art? And I could be like, no, that's not art. Pez Bezer says, the video games industry passed movies for revenue totals about 15 plus years ago, almost now, and yes, the really good ones are recognized as the artwork that they are. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Not all games are art. I wouldn't call a Call of Duty game art, you know, but I ain't saying it's my favorite pizza. Pepperoni is so good. The spicier the pepperoni, the better. You get that fatty fennel in there. That's a one-way ticket to Flavortown. Love it.
I was destined to be left alone, and my husband.
This is a really sad story.
Certainly, only.
Oh no, what happened? We accidentally skipped her super sad story. I'll summarize it for you. Sir Divish was kidnapped and held hostage, and for a whole long time she had to try getting him out, and then they did. They wanted to have kids, they tried having kids, they couldn't have kids, and so she doesn't have kids and she's super bummed out about it. That's the full story. It's a sad story, but the only problem with this part of this game is there's a ridiculous amount of exposition. Once you get past the prologue, it's much better balanced. You get a lot of gameplay for the cutscenes and stuff, but early in the game like this, there's just so many cutscenes. Yeah, now Divish is pretty old, so that's the thing.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
Don't tell me what I want.
What's happening? Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Fair. Exactly, no thanks, mate. She needs a donor. Go to the battlements. Let's put on my boots. Lexi with another super chat. Become a DTG channel member today for as little as $1.99 per month. Go and click that join button for special perks. Badgers, members only polls, etc. Yes, there are lots of perks to being a channel member. And, as Lexi pointed out, the cheapest tier is $1.99 a month. Cheaper than a cup of coffee. Actually, significantly cheaper than a cup of coffee now with inflation. And, yeah, you get a cool little badge next to your name in the chat and in comments and stuff. You get to participate in members-only polls to decide what type of content I do or stuff like that. Plus, there's a special section that I get to check that tells me all the comments on my channel from channel members, which allows me to, like, sort through them, and that way I'm able to reply to them more often. So I never miss comments from channel members.
Hey, you men down.
Okay, good. There we go.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talenberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it?
Yeah, Pezzer, there are approximately 3 hours of cutscenes. I have a video on my channel where I did a supercut of, like, all of the story-based cutscenes, so it's like a movie. I have that on the channel. If anybody wants to watch the full story of Kingdom Come, I do have it on the channel.
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here. Won't we?
Aye, we will.
There we go. Cutscene time. This is a good cutscene, so I won't skip it. Plus, it's important.
Oh! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions! Who else, rubber?
I quite enjoy the full cut of the cutscenes that I've got. It's entertaining. It puts together a pretty cohesive story, too.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a...
Oh, me too, Pezzer. It's a tearjerker.
Used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Yeah, I also made a video about this scene where I parodied the scene from Monty Python and the Quest for the Holy Grail. That's a solid movie. I mean, the video I made was pretty funny.
But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Lexi1397, you could share that that video in the Discord server. That'd be a great idea.
We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talenberg?
No. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and
It did line up really well.
all to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Radzig. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all
Yeah,
the
Andrew.
people.
Your mother smelt of elderberries.
Better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
No, your mother was a hamster, and your father smelt of elderberries. That's what it was.
Here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad?
I agree. Very good storytelling.
My mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey.
You
Tired of
donkey.
living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father. But getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talenberg until things quieten down.
It's fair.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Hovel of Baldic.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Called a donkey. Love it.
Good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out! Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to our day now.
We got Henry Kobyla. He's still in the stream. He says, nice. See, he's got a little icon next to his name. That's one of the things you can earn as a loyalty badge from being a channel member. He's been a member for over 2 years, I think.
Catch anyone boozing, playing dice, or slacking off. I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on...
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen.
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yesterday.
Of course I'll help.
Splendid. And don't worry. Farewell.
All right. So we got to keep watch. Yeah, I don't want to talk about too many spoilers for the game because there are people in the stream that certainly have not watched or played this game before. So yeah, try to keep the spoilers to a minimum. It's just the polite thing to do because a lot of people that watch my channel are here from Red Dead or Mountain Blade or Skyrim or Fallout or whatever, you know. Lots of various videos. So it's various games, so it's great to not ruin it for everyone.
What do you think about that?
Oh, this isn't the guy we want to talk to. Wow, he had a lot to say. Alright. I guess we'll wait here. You can't delay, there's no... Oh, is this the guy I gotta talk to? Ah, okay.
I will.
Okay. I was like, I knew you had to talk to someone. Should stop me at some point. There we go. Run, run, everyone run! Double time. Move it. That's funny, Pez. I was about to do that. Because once they're all out, you don't have to worry about them sneaking up on you, and you can get yourself some gear. We gotta get moving, man. Horse guide. Oh, Daniel W. You found my channel from a horse guide in Red Dead. That's what I'm saying. Lots of people have come to the channel from lots of different sources. Alright, this room is empty, so... Now we can get some gear. Got some arrows. A very easy lockpick. We can pick that chest. Do you have any pets? Yes, I have a cat. His name is Taco. Got some armor. Look at that. We got our first armor. Take a shield. And we'll get a bow. Yeah, we'll get all sorts of stuff. I think there's stuff down in the basement. We'll get all the gear that we can in here. Ouch, that didn't feel good. Oh yeah, that's right, I have... Oh, that's very hard. I won't be able to pick that. Or that. Let's see what's in here. Alright. Is there anything in here? No. Can you maybe show the cat sometime? I probably will get an opportunity to do that. Taco likes to come into my room quite often when I'm streaming. There's a mace. Yeah, we always need a mace. We'll get all the good stuff we can, and then maybe we'll be able to sell some of the other stuff. I know that there's a guy that I think that buys stolen goods in... There we go. Nothing in there. Should be able to get some more arrows. Long-distance arrows. Needle. There we go. Needle's a good sword. It's Arya Stark's sword. I used to steal everything that I can get my hands on. Now that I always encumbered. What do we get here? Villagers Ashbow. Well, at least we get a bow finally. Saw another channel called Wisconsin something. That is another channel. That's the In Real Life channel. We do... Hey, look. Reliable Blade. We do lots of stuff on that channel. So yes, that is a channel affiliated with me. I better use the ladder this time so I don't break my leg again. 500 plus hours and I have been streaming my 3rd playthrough and first go at hardcore mode. Fun, fun, Pez-Pezzer. Alright, let's get our... I'm overloaded quite a bit, but we can... We'll put on some armor. Look at that, we got armor, boys! Look, we're looking kind of like a guard. We got weapons, too. Long distance arrows, we'll pop those on. And we'll do needle and... Ooh, I kind of like maces. I'll actually do a mace instead. Villager's Ashbow, and we'll do a Talenberg shield. Look at that. And we'll save. Breaking your leg is counterproductive. Thank you for that, PUBG. We'll save the game quick. Yeah, needle's a decent sword. Early in the game like this, I prefer bludgeons. Yeah. Yeah, that's a little tip there. Actually... To be fair, you could rob most of the castle there because everyone comes out here. So I could have gone up into Sir Divish's section and probably got some books. Could have done all sorts of stuff. Pray for us sinners.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
No thanks, mate, says he's at 990 hours, 13 playthroughs, but he doesn't do streaming or content. That's a lot of gameplay. It's a good game, though. I played a lot, too.
You may be in for his breath. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us.
Greetings, Lord of Talenberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Idiot.
Addicted, yeah. What's it say? Well, the book factor is the best weapon. Bonk factor. Yeah, I love the maces and warhammers and axes and stuff. It's the blunt stuff. Henry Kobyla says, I've played over 2,000. That's a lot. Guards seeing Henry literally wearing their armor must just be a coincidence.
King Wenceslas IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markvar.
Makes sense that Henry's played 2,000. He's named himself after the game.
Bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king. And here in Talenberg, divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then?
I'm not wearing my armor.
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Lord Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king.
Half a year of gameplay. Henry Kobyla says he's played almost daily since release, so that makes sense. It's been out for 4 years, so...
Where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is...
Oh, I've played several games a lot. I've got over 1,000 hours on Mountain Blade Warband. I've got well over 1,000 hours on Kingdom Come Deliverance. I've probably got several hundred. Let me check. I have 1,400 hours of gameplay time on Red Dead Redemption 2.
I have no intentions of getting involved in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir.
PUBG has 3,500 hours in GTA Online. I know I have like 2,000 plus hours in Skyrim. Like I said, I don't jump between games a lot. I play one game for a long time, and I don't really watch TV or stream a lot of stuff. So if I have free time and I'm sitting down and I want to do something, I'm playing a game. And I only like so many games, you know. It is about 5,000 hours per year, so just for scale. Henry Kobyla says he's used lots of mods, because No Thanks Mate must have asked how modded is the game. Here is about 5,000 hours. It makes sense. I'm the same, and always go back to games I really enjoy. That's the thing, like, I'll try new games, but if I don't love them, after I beat them, a lot of times I won't play them again. You should try to get a deal with Warhorse to provide a preview of KCD2 when it becomes available. They don't pay as much attention to me as they seem to pay to other channels, you know? Warhorse, I mean, it's probably because I'm in the US and a lot of the other channels that play KCD are closer to where they do their productions, you know, a lot of European channels. But I don't ever get nearly as much attention from Warhorse Studios as a lot of people do. Got another super chat from Dr. Zout, and he says, in history, what would Henry's inheritance be because Sir Radzig claimed him... Oh, we shouldn't talk about that, Dr. Zouten. That's sneaky. When you rule over Hungary but can only afford a common bassinet. Dr. Zouten. I would say that the law on that is specific to the way that... I gotta say it being vague because I don't want to spoil it. History is complicated with that because it's not just up to the single person. You would have to, not hearing anything. Okay, there we go. My game audio was gone. It's not just up to the individual person to claim someone like that and to legitimize them in that way. You would need intercession from at least a regional lord, but most often it needs to be a king because otherwise you're messing with the way that goods can be passed and hereditary titles and such. So, alright. No Thanks Mate says, they pay a lot of attention to Sexy Biscuit channel, but they still don't give them any details on the future. Warhorse don't give anything away. Well, that's another thing. I think this is the guy that I can buy stuff from. There we go. Let's see what he's got. He has Savior Schnapps, which we can get. Because I think we can sell him stolen goods. We'll try. We'll get some lockpicks from him, too. Bandages would probably be a good idea. Alright, let's sell. Look at that. Okay, we'll sell that. I think he buys stuff. So we'll have to see. Hopefully he doesn't freak out and be like, this is stolen stuff. I won't buy stolen stuff. We'll sell everything we're not wearing. Because otherwise I'm not going to have enough money for any of this. We'll sell whatever's in the worst condition. Yeah, because I don't have enough money. Dr. Zouden says stonks. No, that's Karina about him. Are you playing on PC? Are you playing at 60 FPS? I think I'm playing above 60 FPS, but yes, I'm playing on PC. Definitely don't need wine. I always get rid of that. No, we want to keep the marigold decoction. Mead we'll get rid of, though. Moonshine we'll get rid of. As well as spirits. Dang, we still need stuff. Alright, don't want to get rid of any of that. Wearing all of that. Beans. How much money do we have? 11? That's not enough. Alright, we're going to need to go into the basket and remove the Savior Schnapps. And I might as well go in here and take some of this food away. We'll take the roast duck back because he doesn't have enough money. Salami, cheese, roast duck. He's probably just going to be like, I can't take this, blah, blah, blah. That's stolen. Anyway, so I'm probably wasting a bunch of time, but dang, this food sure isn't worth much. On the bright side, we're going to get our food back, though. Onions. We'll take our onions back. Gotta eat our raw onions. Horseradish. Porridge. If you're having FPS issues with PC, in my case, the game wasn't using the proper GPU. I needed to manually adjust. I'm not having FPS things. I think it's been working. I was tabbing in and out, which probably screwed it up a little bit. Let's close the deal. Maybe he'll accept it. Look at that, he did. And I gained reputation. So I sold my stolen goods, bought lockpicks, and bandages. And look at that, we gained, so we're doing good. Right. Nourishment is 64. I should probably eat some of this. Eat. There we go, 94. All right. So I need to find... What do we have to do? Quests. Bury your loved ones. Talk to Sir Robard. Optional, get a horse. Well, we're dressed up as a guard, so we should be able to get out of here. I do need to talk to a... I am afraid of German sausage. I fear the worst. Ah! You're funny. Because worst is German for sausage. That's a good joke. Eldar wants to know how everyone's doing today. I'm doing great, Eldar. How are you doing? Is nobody in here yet? The scribe is. Can't sprint while overloaded. Shouldn't be that overloaded. I got rid of most of my stuff. Where is Sir Robard? There's Sir Divish. Sir Robard must be out here somewhere. Oh, that's right. I think he hangs up by the combat ring. There's one guard up here that has a coat of plates. I think he's not that guy, but I think he's standing up there somewhere. He's really hard to kill, but if you kill him, his armor's really good. What FPS are you playing at? I don't know. I think it's just at 60. Glad to hear people are doing all right today. It's always good to know that. All right.
So, Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas' ally.
Council of the Rings said, just checking in. Good vibes. Great game to play. Hello, Council of the Rings. Awesome that you're here. You a fan of KCD? Yes, I've played this game before. I've played it a lot. In fact, my channel kind of got its start with Kingdom Come Deliverance because prior to playing KCD, I think I had just 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers.
Indeed.
So yeah, I love this game. Are you a fan?
Because I knew them from before.
I see.
Have you ever tried to steal from Petchik and Teresa? No, I haven't. Lexi1397 says, hey, I'm sub to you. Speech is one of the hardest to level, but one of the most useful skills in this game. Definitely. That's why the book series that helps you with speech, I think it's Silver Tongue or Tavern. I think it's the Tavern one. It helps you with speech XP. Definitely really good ones to get. Council of the Rings says, yeah, don't own it though. Played it at a friend's a few times. Well, Council of the Rings, I don't know if you have a PC, but currently Kingdom Come Deliverance is 70% off on Steam right now. So if you want to grab it and you play on PC, great way to do it.
Strategic position, good fortifications.
Oh yeah, I know that you can kill everyone in Skalitz and get crazy loot. I've done it before, but we're playing on hardcore, and I didn't want to die a whole bunch of times on stream. Says Microsoft has this on sale for $10 the other day. Looking for modding this game, then my advice is to go check out some YouTube videos so you can get...
He who commands the Kutenberg silver.
Oh yeah, that's right, Macbeth of Gondor. Yeah, I remembered you were the same person. Yeah, that's right, you obviously play on PC because you're modding Mount and Blade Bannerlord. Yeah, no, it's currently 70% off on Steam right now, so if you want to buy it, I definitely recommend it.
Sigismund killed 2 birds with 1 stone.
Any Lord of the Rings fans here in the chat? We've got Council of the Rings in here. He's got a decently small channel right now, but it's growing healthily. He produces Lord of the Rings or other Tolkien lore videos. So if you're interested in that type of stuff, check him out. I think it's pretty high quality content, and it's only getting better. So definitely recommend it.
Godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
Fun. Alright, so we've learned everything we can from him. So now we have to try to get out. I subbed to both, lol. Reached 900 subs today. Thanks for the shout out. That's awesome, Council of Rings. I think I just reached 35,000. Like today, I looked and it rolled over to 35k. So one of my favorite ways to, like, so right now I'm trying to escape the castle. And there's lots of ways to do it. But one of the easiest ways is to jump off the drawbridge right here. And if you land right, you don't even get injured. So it's one of the easiest ways to get out of the castle. But congrats, Rings. Yeah, see Eldar. Oh, yeah, definitely check out Lord of the Rings. Like I said, solid content. And on Macbeth of Gondor, they show updates. So again, if you're a fan of Lord of the Rings and Mount and Blade Bannerlord, they're working on a total conversion mod for Bannerlord that looks really good, and I can't wait to play. So if you want to learn more about that... Am I allowed in here? Gotta talk to the lady.
My lady?
You pick every flower. I was doing that, but like I said, I got killed, so I had to restart.
Do I know you?
Yes, you know me.
It's me, my lady. Henry.
Heavens above, Henry.
I was like, why doesn't she recognize me? But that's right, I'm wearing armor.
The guards won't let me through the gate.
But you mustn't. You'll be killed.
I'll be fine.
Sigismund's army has moved out. I can't just sit here. I just have to go.
I still think you should stay here in the safety of the castle, Henry. But I see your heart is drawing you away from here. God go with you.
My lady, I hope you weren't unduly distressed by the arrival of Sigismund's army.
One of the DLCs of KCD is being given away for free on Steam. The Amorous Adventures of the Bolts are on Skip On. Man, it's a great time to pick up the game. Even get a free DLC. And I like the Amorous Adventures. It's decently fun.
I fear something bigger and worse will come.
Saw your latest video for COTR pop up on the top of my feed earlier. That's why I thought I was subbed. Hello. That's funny. Yeah, I like how she was like, what? Who's that? That couldn't be Henry. I don't want to break into any more chests because I'm just going to get caught. Alright, it said as an optional objective I could get a horse, but should I? Who do I talk to get a horse? Villager, stable master. Because I bet you if I get on one, it's going to say I'm stealing it. I'm waiting for the Brett Walda conversion mod for Bannerlord, Viking Invasion. That could be fun. Console of the Ring says, I kind of expected it to be ready in January, but soon. Also, very talented guy we have working on it. Well, the thing about the Bannerlord mods, because I've talked to several conversion mod developers for Bannerlord, and for a lot of them, I have a horse. I have a horse. Do I? Oh, the one I wrote in, huh? That's fair. That's fair. For a lot of conversion mods, the brown one, there's 3 brown ones. It'll probably say steel. Okay, yeah, so this one, awesome. I can just get on. Fun. Alright, Eldar, and thanks for telling me that. How to get the best non-DLC armor. Oh yeah, I did lots of armor guides. But yeah, for the Bannerlord mods, for a lot of the conversion mods, from a lot of the people I've talked to, they're really not trying to get a version of the mod released until the game is actually fully released. And I get that. It makes a lot of sense, developmentally. Shouldn't I be able to talk to this guy? Me and the horse I rode in on. That's funny.
My respects to you.
You too.
I need to get out of here.
Look at that, I leveled up speech.
I've never seen you before in my life. And that's odd, seeing as how you're wearing our colors.
Alright.
I'm wearing your colours, but I'm just a messenger. Sir Robard sent me to Rattay with important tidings.
Oh, alright. Take care now.
Just lets me out. That's fun. Close. X. There we go. Well, making the campaign map itself is a nightmare, so understandable. Well, that's the thing. I think a lot of people are, A, struggling to mod with it just because it's constantly being updated and all sorts of stuff, and B, until the game is fully released and you know all the systems that are going to be in the game and how you can interact with them and all that other stuff, it makes sense to me why people aren't rushing to get a version of the mod released, because they're just going to need to change it all. So, I wish Tale Worlds would just get their act together and get the game like fully released. It's been out for a long time now. Trailer is hopefully ready in February. Yeah, no, the content has been looking great so far. I'm pretty interested in quite a few total conversion mods, and I've tried a couple that have their like beta versions out already, and I'm very interested. But honestly, I think the what is it called, Kingdoms of Arda, looks the best so far. I mean, obviously we haven't seen too much active content yet, but we've seen stills and a lot of the stuff, and it sounds like the plan you have is a very good one. So I can't wait to play it.
You have to wait for me here, friend. Better to keep going on my own.
2,000 hours into a game is nuts. Elon, I gotta disagree. I've got over 2,000 hours in Skyrim easily. I've got over 1,000 hours in Warband. I've got 1,400 hours in Red Dead 2. I've got over 1,000 hours in this game. It's easy to put that much time into a game when you don't play lots of different games, but you do game a lot, because you just play the same game for a long time. You find a good one and you play it. Shokuho is also very high quality Japanese samurai mod. I'm not huge on Japanese stuff, but I could give it a try. Do you think it's pay off when you get every DLC? Like I said earlier when someone asked that question, I like the DLC for this game. It's certainly not big, but it's also not very expensive. And if you get it before you start playing the game, it integrates pretty well into the storyline. So I definitely think it's worth it, because it just adds a bunch of new missions and stuff. Plus some pretty great new items. A lot of dead people. 1,276 hours on Crusader Kings 2, but that's a record for one game. I didn't play much of Crusader Kings 2. Why am I overloaded? Must still be carrying too much soup. Let's eat. Let's eat this one. 97. There we go. Carrots. I need Groshen. There we go. Do feel a little bit bad. Ooh, dried fruit. That's the best. Dried stuff is the stuff you want to go for. Dried meat, dried fruit. That's all the good stuff, because it doesn't spoil. Or maybe it does, but really slowly. Why are these guys all carrying food and not money? Super inconvenient for me looting you. Pretzels. Nice. That one's already been looted. One of the things I like about this game is its combat. It may be a bit clunky, but it made other games where you just swing weapons with the left button boring. Well, that's the thing. This game's combat is decently difficult. I'm not arguing that. People who say that, I'm like, yeah, it's difficult. But once you've learned it... Oh, dried mushrooms, that's the third thing. It's very rewarding combat. And it does make a lot of the more simple combat really boring. That's another thing about the Mount and Blade games. They also have directional combat. It's not quite as complex as Kingdom Come, but it's similar. I'm playing some Skyrim. Just got back from Bleak Falls Barrow. I had so much fun with the Skyrim stream. I can't wait till this Tuesday so I can stream it again. Dried stuff does not spoil. Smoked stuff. Oh, where is he? There he is.
What's that? What have we got here? You're dead.
No, you're dead. 2 arrows and he's not dead yet. Still not dead. There we go. We got him. Let's get our arrows back. Alright, I think we have... This might give us more armor. Well, let's check. Let's see what we're wearing. We have a padded coif, so that has 3, so this only has 1, so we're good there. Leather jerkin is the outer armor. That gives us 3 armor. We have a Waffen-Rock, so we'll take the jerkin. And we'll take our long-distance arrows. Okay, leather jerkin. Oh, wait. Oh. That's just actually armor. Are you planning to play Return to Nangrim? I'm looking forward to it. Very Lord of the Rings-esque. I played the preview thing, and it seemed pretty fun. So we'll have to see what it's like when it releases and how long it takes to release, all that sort of stuff. I plan to at least give her a try. I just saw my favorite gaming channel break the Geneva Convention, but to be fair, that hasn't happened yet. That's fair. Am I your favorite gaming channel? I played Crusader Kings 3 more than I played Crusader Kings 2. Where the heck is the castle? Oh, I'm still in Ravna. I played Crusader Kings 2 just a little bit, but never really got into it. But Crusader Kings 3, I played 2 or 3 full playthroughs. It's not really my style of game. I can enjoy it a little bit, but I'm not nuts about it. But Crusader Kings 3 was better for me than Crusader Kings 2. Awesome, PUBG. I'm glad I'm your favorite gaming creator. I'm carrying too much stuff somehow. Do I have... Oh, well, we have a main level that we could do. Well, look at that. We didn't do this one because we must have... Strength is only level 2. Because I gotta get strength up so I can get mule. That way I can carry more stuff. Uncle Dave Zilla. In real life? Oh yes, dangerous to even teach or learn. That is why non-lethal weapons for training. Does the carpet match the drapes? I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. Do I still? Okay, I still have my bow out. I'm officially starting my archer build, as you can see from the fact that I have a bow and arrows. And I've already gotten a kill. Henry's first kill. You guys saw it. See, we're getting all this dried stuff. One Groshen. Bunch of poor people. They all got... Hey, he has an axe. I already have a mace, otherwise I'd take it, but... I can't sprint while over encumbered. None of these guys so far have had better armor than what I'm wearing. I'll have to check and see if, when I get into town, if there's any soldiers, because I don't remember if there's any soldiers that you can actually loot. Lexi says, quick everyone, what is the thing you like about Nico's streams/channel? That is a great question. And what is the thing you hate? I helped them out a little with lore and feedback. Oh, did you, Council of the Rings? That's cool. Oh, the Warhorse armor is great. It's got pretty dang good stats. It's one of the best suits of armor in the game, actually. Stat-wise, the helmet looks a little weird, but what are you going to do? And the best thing about it is, because it costs basically nothing, the repair cost is really cheap. Yeah, Pezzer, that's the thing. It's super cheap to repair, so the Warhorse armor is great.
Why did anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
Getting so many dried mushrooms. Who is Nico? Nice one. Very funny joke, Eldar. But nobody knows who Nico is. Someone likes to hang out. Ha! Nice wordplay or pun. I'm not sure which. Yeah, I like how most of the people are just lying on the ground, but some of the people are hanging from what looks like wagon wheels. Well, that's not a great shot. I'm not getting to charge these arrows because I don't want to get hit because I'll just die. This guy's looking like a porcupine and he's still coming. Running for food. I'll leave this on and see you in about 30 minutes. Alright, see ya. No, you have to die. Well, that sucks. Stupid stamina's too low. Well, let's see what our nourishment... Oh, that's already done. Let's see if we can't bandage ourselves. Alright, we're bandaged. I think I had a marigold decoction. That's not what I wanted. I just used that on a weapon, so that's stupid. Council of the Rings became Holy Roman Emperor around 60 years, with the guy starting from a lowly count in France. Fun facts. Very good history. Oh, this game is very special. There are not many games that really fill this void. Like, I like fantasy games, like Elder Scrolls and Lord of the Rings based stuff. I love them. But my absolute favorite is just straight up medieval historical stuff. And so Kingdom Come Deliverance is very unique. At least this guy died from his wounds. I just came back to the live thinking you was already hunting with Kapan, but you didn't even make it past the prologue. Yeah, LOL, why are you taking so long? I'm working on it! It's not easy. Being cheesy. Alright, noble shoes, those are nice. Hunter's gloves. We'll have to check and see what we've got. Put those on. Plate cooters. Look at that. We got some armor. We're making it. We're making it. I'm going to equip these because they're not stolen. And we'll drop these. Because we are too heavy. Alright. We will eat some cheese. Good. Now we're overnourished. Perfect. And we'll equip. These ones are equipped with marigold decoction, so I don't want to use that. I'll just be giving my enemies frickin'... I've been looking for a game like this. Here's what I should do. Yay, I've reached a new level in drinking. Council of the Ring says, the only game I have more hours on than CK2 is Europa Universalis 4, but that's because I've been modding so much for Lord of Universalis 2. That's fair. The Universalis games, Europa Universalis games, are very, very moddable. I think there's another guy up here. If I went to Mist with that first shot, I would have killed that last bandit without him running off and dying of his wounds. Because that first shot was a fully charged one. The rest of those shots had barely any damage behind them because they were just little whiffle shots. Clearly my aim is not as good as it was when I stopped playing in June. Translation, he said, yeah, mule, yeah.
What's going on there? Who's that? What are you doing here? Tired
Alright,
of life, are you?
see if we can't get a headshot. Yes! We did it! Headshots are the way to go. There we go. Marigold decoction, long distance arrow. Alright. We have... Well, that's a better coif than the one I'm using. Ordinary tarred jacket is 4. What are we wearing? Light padded armor is 5, so we'll keep that. We'll put this... Nope. Well, yeah. We'll keep this on. Oops, did I just give him back that coif? I don't want to do that. I want to put that coif on. Look at that. Way better head armor. We're moving up in the world. And we get another groschen. Spend hours reading non-canon lore for Lord of the Rings from MERP. Kind of game from the 80s and 90s. Bandage is always handy. I've got a number of bandages on me already. Probably could grab more, but I just don't want to, see what the bailiff's got. Dried fruit. The shard. We've got a better weapon than that already. Shouldn't there be dead guards with, like, armor and weapons and stuff in here?
Used to by his side with a destiny.
Deutsch died.
You were a hero. You didn't run away. Didn't abandon me like me.
Maybe we could find that gambler who beat me in dice and I could get my money back. Bianca. Bianca didn't make it. Her buxom ways were not enough to keep her safe. So much death. What can men do against such reckless hate? That's fair. Probably looted by the Cumans already. That's a good point, Jan. All the people with the good armor and weapons have probably already been looted. Let's go see if Deutsch's house has been looted. If not, I could get that the outer jacket from before. That has better stats than the Waffenrock I'm wearing. Ah, beans. It's barricaded. What a bunch of Bologna. Alright. Imagine being the Undertaker in this town. Yeah, might be a little bit much. Why aren't you playing on a controller? Ooh, for Kingdom Come Deliverance, I like it much better on mouse and keyboard. The lockpicking and the combat, for melee combat at least, are much better on mouse and keyboard. Let's find Mom and Dad. I think we found them. PC Overlord. Well, because there's certain games that I prefer on a controller, like Skyrim, for example, is one that I much prefer on a controller. And Red Dead, or The Witcher 3, games like that are certainly better on controller. But certain games are much better on mouse and keyboard, and Kingdom Come Deliverance is one of those. Also, any first-person shooter is better with a mouse and keyboard.
Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run.
It's a good promise.
I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him.
No thanks, mate. I'll have to check that out. It does sound interesting. It's a period of history that I'm quite interested in. In fact, some of my favorite warband mods were set in the Viking invasion and otherwise, early British or early Saxon England.
Take care of you.
I have to check it out. I do love Bannerlord. I really want Bannerlord to get the full release because I want to be able to really dive into some of the conversion mods.
Here. Under the linden tree.
Underneath the linden tree.
At least I can do that much for you.
Henry's looking bulky, but I still don't have very good armor on. I don't even have mail. I've got my padded gamson, my leather overcoat. What do they got on them? Groshin, alright. Pretzel. Must be Mom. No, that was Dad. What's Mom got? Dried fruit, alright. What do these guys got? Nothing? Bunch of poor people in town all got slaughtered. Yeah, nobody has any armor. Which could check out. That might be why they're all dead. Last Kingdom's awesome. Yeah, Season 5 of The Last Kingdom, they finally announced when it was going to come out, I think. March 5th, I think is what they said. Alright, we gotta go find this barking dog. Get ourselves a shovel so we can bury parents. March 9th? It could be March 9th. I just remember it being decently early in March.
Get away, you mutt.
Elder says he has to head out. Have a great day, everyone. See you later, Eldar. Thanks for dropping in.
Get away, you beast.
What's going on? Bishop? What in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that the butcher's? Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
He's probably defending his owner.
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
Thanks, Eldar. Hopefully we have a nice rest of the stream today. I'm having a lot of fun. Alright, I want to bury my parents.
Bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
I've interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. Haven't you got a shred of honor?
And what of it? The butcher has no more need of corn. And now that I think of it, your sword would do me quite nicely as well. Will you hand it over without a fuss, or do you want to end up like the butcher?
We're at 100 likes. Awesome. We made it to 100.
Shove it in your guts.
He just ran away. What a wiener. Like he doesn't care that we looted him. Alright. Let's go and dig our hole. Underneath the mango tree. Alright, so we gotta go up and dig our grave under the linden tree to bury our parents. It's awesome that we got to 100 likes on the first KCD stream. Actually, for the amount I've played Kingdom Come Deliverance and the amount of videos and stuff I've done, I've never streamed it before. So this is the first time I've ever streamed it. And we're doing a hardcore stream, of course. Console of the Ring says, any rumors about Kingdom Come 2? There's always rumors, but there's nothing confirmed. If they were going to tell someone, I'm sure it wouldn't be me. My channel's too small. But I'm sure, like 100% positive, they're in active development. This game, for an indie game, because it was the first release that Warhorse Studios ever did, and had a decently low budget and everything, and sold decently well. I think like 3 or 4 million copies of it. Can you dig the treasure in Skalitz in the start of the game? I think I experimented once with the one over by the bridge, but I don't think I was able to get it until after the prologue. After I get Rite win the tournament 5 times, I'll get my butt kicked by the people in the tournament. But no, I'm positive that they're in active development because this game sold very well. It's the only IP that Warhorse Studios has. They got bought by Coke. THQ Nordic, but that's part of Coke Media. But they got bought by THQ Nordic, so they have lots more resources than before. They still have the same team. They've been actively hiring people for lots of positions for like 2 or 3 years now. And it just makes sense that they had this game come out. It was super successful, especially for the size and the money that they had for it. You know, it feels like they have to be working on it. I felt kind of sad for them about the racist allegations that they were accused of. Well, that's the thing. They were just stupid allegations. They weren't going to change they wanted this game to be historically accurate, or at least historically authentic. And so they weren't going to add in races of people that weren't in the area. That was the whole thing. And so they got called racist, which is ridiculous. But the game still performed really well, and it's an excellent game. Vinicius Ticinelli della Coletta says, I always do that. Generally takes a whole afternoon, but the armor is very worthwhile. Well, the thing about it is if you're starting off this game and you want to take your time, you can really, really get your character pretty buffed up before being done with the prologue. I'm not doing that here because when I tried to do a little bit of that, I ended up just dying. So, we're going to get through the prologue, and then we'll probably branch out from there.
How am I going to do this?
One at a time, Henry.
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers?
I think you're a guy that's wearing decently heavy armor, but no helmet.
We're to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought.
Banish the thought. I feel like I should start telling that to people when they say something ridiculous. I'll just be like, banish the thought. Well, the thing about it is you should make a good game. And whatever your setting is or whatever, you should play within those parameters. Make sure the game doesn't make a pointless political statement. If the game is inherently political, that's one thing. But a game like this wasn't supposed to be about contemporary modern politics. So adding that in for no reason other than to satiate people is just going to make the game suffer. And we've seen that with other games that have suffered drastically from trying to make it about the message instead of just making a good game. We're going to get our butts kicked here. And there we go. I'm a so-called Gen Xer, so I rarely care about feelings. We got jabbed with his big club once, and we, boop, got knocked out.
You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it?
Better get going and do some modding. Great stream, and I appreciate the friendliness. Well, it was great to have you here, Council of the Rings. Hopefully you have more success and your channel continues to grow. I've been loving the content. See you around.
I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know.
Chaotic Evil Orc says, one amazing intro theme coming up. He knows. He knows.
Did you help make it? No doubt you did.
Time for Henry's story to end.
To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, gun fuckers! The games are over.
See him get all scared when they actually have armored and trained opponents to fight. Oh, Elon, I hope so too. I hope that they don't do like Cyberpunk 2077 did and half-ass a game because they want it to be on last-gen consoles. I want it to be because I think that was what really hurt Cyberpunk 2077 the most. If they would have just focused on what is now current gen, the PS5 and Xbox One and PC and stuff, then I think the game would have been a lot better on release. It was trying to port it into the PS4 and the Xbox Ones, which were just too weak. I think that's what caused a lot of the problems. I mean, I know that sucks for people who haven't purchased consoles yet, but I think we still have a couple of years before we're going to see KCD2, probably at least 1 or 2 years, from now, would be my most optimistic predictions. So I feel like by that time, most people are going to have moved on. Most people that care about new games are going to have moved on to the next gen. Or that, Daniel W, wasn't that badass? And they come charging in like that. Love that scene. But yeah, or you have all the people who just play PC anyway, so all games are, Generally speaking, if you future-proof your PC, make it as strong as possible or as good as you can afford, generally speaking, you have a generation or two before you actually need to change it again. And if you do, it's usually just a couple parts. So, it was a pretty fun game, wasn't it? You liking these end credits? Are we the inn on the green? Yeah, that was the inn on the green, I think. There we go, Radzig. Sometimes I think about how much of a difference you could make in this time period with a single M2 Browning, the ammo to sport for long and the knowledge to maintain it. I know, trust me, I think about that all the time. I'll be watching a movie or something like that, and you're looking at the technology they have, and I'm like, imagine like one squad of Marines being sent back to the medieval period, and even just regular, like they have M4s or whatever, and however much ammo they could carry on them. If you think about that, that single squad would be worth more than armies at this time. It's crazy. Modern technology is nuts. I platinumed this game on PS4, and then I also maxed it out here on PC. So I've platinumed it twice, essentially. Homecoming. Low stats. You're trying to use equipment that demands better abilities. Oh, that could be why I was kind of... Alright, what do we got? Save your parents. I'm punching humans. One sniper could create carnage. That's the thing, like, when you look at the technology, it's a crazy difference. Ouch. Ouch. Ouch! Stop it. Am I gonna die in my dream? It's not possible. Would be an absolute bloodbath. Or single M3 Bradley with ammo and fuel. Yeah, that would be ridiculous. That's what I'm saying. When you compare the technology, it's nuts. Like, I've often thought about the M2 Browning discussion. The Battle of Helm's Deep from the second Lord of the Rings. You got, like, one machine gun squad up there. Take care of all of them, no problem. Nobody in the fortress dies. That's quite the day that Henry just had. Well, 2 days, I think. First day is in Skalitz, and then the battle and everything, and then overnight at Talenberg, and then the next day. So that's quite the 2 days there for Henry.
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day. Henry, can you hear me?
You're looking dirty there, Teresa.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Yeah.
Teresa?
Still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in return.
Sigismund Skalitz. I'm convinced a single tank platoon could take Rome within a week. Probably. Well, if you think about it, there's not much they could do. The best Rome could do to defend against a tank platoon would be to dig big trenches, because they had that technology. But as far as anti-armor goes, what would they do? You know?
Everyone who didn't run.
If they built KCD2 from the ground up for the PS5 and Xbox Series X, the graphics could look amazing. Not that KCD has bad graphics, because it shits all over Skyrim. Well, yeah, KCD's graphics, they're not perfect, but they're way better than most games, you know, as far as photorealistic graphics go. This game has good graphics. So yeah, if they, with the resources they have now, if they really put the work into it, it could be crazy. It could be the best graphics ever. 600 years from now, gamers will be asking, can you imagine one cyber/laser/psychic marine going back in time to the 21st century? That's fair. Just one interplanetary battle cruiser? What a difference it would have made in World War II.
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Talenberg hadn't arrived.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die. They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
Oh yeah, no thanks, mate. That's true. There's some good graphical upgrade mods.
Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
Owie, that hurt.
There isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robart. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
So Divish promised Sir Radzig he'd look after me.
Karina Smirnoff saying, did you subscribe yet? Go smash that subscribe button. It's great to have mods in the chat. That helps so much with reminding people to like the stream and subscribe to the channel. Got to stay ahead of whatever. Of falling behind. Like I said, we just hit 35k. I want to hit 40k. That'd be awesome.
Felt as good as this.
Winchester repeaters at the Alamo. See, that's a more realistic one, because that's only a difference of, well, less than 100 years. But if you had at the Alamo Colt single action army revolvers and Winchester repeaters with plenty of ammo versus Santa Anna's army, then the people in the Alamo would have won easy, because they already were holding out, you know, for quite some time and caused a lot of casualties.
This is your uncle's house.
So if you even advance them to Winchester repeaters and Colt single action revolvers, oh yeah, it'd have been a slaughter. The Texans would have won easy.
Be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done.
No thanks, mate. Says, I've tried getting my eldest son to try making quest mods for this game because he's in college doing a developer's degree. From what I understand, it's really hard. I don't think anyone successfully made quest mods for KCD.
No, Sir Radzig. And I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first.
A pirate cannon would do against an Abrams. Nothing. Abrams tank has what, like 6 or 8 inch steel plate armor on the front, angled. The velocity, I mean, the size of like even a 12 pounder for a cannon from like the 1800s, or I mean the 1700s.
I owe you both my life.
I don't think it would do anything against an Abrams. I mean, it would rock an Abrams, but the cannons, the big cannons, like the 18-pounder cannons that were used against the first couple ships, what, the Monitor and the Merrimac, I think were what they were called, the 2 metal ships that were first made by by the United States. They just bounced off that like they were doing nothing. So against an Abrams, I don't think it would do anything. Elon with the super chat. Elon chatted $5, said, is it red downstairs like it is upstairs? Backup Bump wants to know. It's great that there's such interest. And I would say everything on me is natural. And so therefore, things match. If left to grow their own. But that's all I'll say. This is a family-friendly stream. All right.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Pesce, and I'm the...
And I only answered that far because you super chatted it. What does he say? Pray to hit the cannon barrel.
And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter. That quack doesn't come cheap.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better...
I probably have enough groschen on me to pay for it just outright.
Any fool could do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from.
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Your corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields?
I'm prepared for just about anything, but that's...
I'm ready to be a thief in this playthrough, so I'll take this one.
Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech Kohelnitz Miller had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? There's nothing sacred to you.
Money first, morals later. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul.
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. You tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Well, if there's any problem, come and see me. But here's something on the side to make you think better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. Farewell.
That's funny. We should probably grab some gear out of the chest before I go running around. So the drapes match the curtains. Yes, Dr. Zowden. I'm glad everyone's so curious about that. You guys are ridiculous. Alright, so we have nothing on us, right? Inventory, other. Alright, so we'll go into here, weapons. We'll take some long distance arrows, mace, shield, ash bow. Best defense stuff, so that, the Warhorse Gamson. Mail collar, this, and Bianca's ring. Let's put all of our stuff on. Probably going to be ending the stream soon, so if anyone has anything to say, now would be a great time to say it. because I'm probably we're coming up on 4 hours for the stream, and we're about where I wanted to be when we ended the stream. So if anyone has anything to say, now would be the time. We'll also grab our. I bet you most of our food's spoiled. We can let's take all that. Take these bandages. We'll take these corrosion. We'll leave that in there. We'll take these lockpicks. We won't be able to read those yet because we don't know how to read. Well, we'll actually, since we'll put all the dried stuff back in here. I took the other stuff because it's going to spoil first, so I don't want to just waste it. Okay. Thanks for sharing your anniversary play. Yes, and I'll probably play at some point in the future again. Maybe I'll work it into the rotation or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'll add a new stream day every week. But I'll probably be continuing this hardcore playthrough as we go. So, yeah. Hope to see more KCD content soon. Well, hopefully as I play it, maybe I'll come up with new ideas for some videos, or maybe I'll just play around with some armor guides or something. I do love this game. It's one of my favorites. Otherwise, we'll be streaming on Tuesday at the regular time, so between 10 and noon in the morning I'll be starting my time. Oh, we should probably eat before we save and quit. So, you know, definitely join in there. We're going to be probably, again, we'll be playing Skyrim, I would say, on Tuesday. So, there we go. Now we're not hungry. No thanks, mate says, all I'm going to say is thanks for the stream, enjoyed the chat, and don't forget to check out Brett Waldo. I won't forget. I'll check it out. I love Bannerlord, so it'll be fun. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Thank you everyone for all of the super chats. There's a lot more than I'm used to getting. Dr. Zowden especially said, is this going to be a long playthrough, or is this something you will pick back up in months? I will probably continue playing decently soon with part 2 for this stream. Obviously I don't want to just leave it hanging, and I love this game. So we'll probably play again before too long, maybe within the next week or so, for a continuation on this one. I'm new to streaming, so I don't know exactly how much to do and everything, so as we get more used to it, it'll probably get more organic the way that I rotate through content. Daniel Delby says, I have a hybrid mod in Skyrim that lets me be both a werewolf and a vampire. However, it's glitchy. Okay, so speaking of Skyrim, before I leave, this is the last thing I'm going to say. I was doing so you remember how it crashed during the last stream? I was trying to catch back up, and I did a little off-screen stuff, just to, you know, move some stuff around in the background, so that way when I start up the next time, I don't have to just keep trying to grind. And somehow, I got attacked by some vampires out and about between Whiterun and, I don't know, Iverstead or something. And somehow, one of them infected me with vampirism, and I can't seem to heal it. I have no idea what's going on. I seem to remember you being able to heal it, and I've prayed at the altar, and I've taken a potion that was supposed to heal me, but I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so I got to figure that out sometime, because I don't want to be a vampire. Daniel W says, I've only been here for 3, but they've all been great. Well, we'll see you guys on Tuesday. We'll see you next time we stream Kingdom Come Deliverance, which won't be too long. And Vinicius, hopefully I'll have some nice, unique KCD content sometime soon. So, thanks everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you all next time.